ceremonial first pitch. Today we have Adrian Madam from Brahman Forestry. Catching the first pitch, number 29, Dennis Pitts. Take that one from quarter. Great job, Adrian. All right, we're going to take it down to Jessica down in the field.
Thank you, Noah. And I see lots of kids out here. Who's ready to get wet today for Super Splash Day? All right, well, we've got the hoses going. Water hoses are coming later. Remember, if you don't want to get wet, you have to be behind these nets. But it's about to be a super exciting Super Splash Day. So let's go, Skeeters.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? Good morning to you as we get ready for a little matinee baseball here at Constellation Field on Wednesday, June the 12th. As your defending champion, Sugarland Skeeters will be taking on the Lancaster Barnstormers in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Today it'll be a battle of former Major League right-handers. That is Troy Scribner for the Skeeters and Kyle Davies for the Barnstormers. Scribner coming into this one 1-0 with a 2.55 ERA. Davies enters 3-2 with a 2.60 ERA. It is game number 46 in this Atlantic League season. And the Skeeters in game number 46 find themselves 9.5 games ahead of the Barnstormers in the Freedom Division. Not only that, they are encroaching just a bit with that magic number where it gets into the under 20 category. Last night with the win, their magic number for the Skeeters fall to 18. So conceivably, sometime within these next 2 weeks or so, you Skeeters might be Freedom Division champions once more. They won the title in both the first half and the second half last season and then went on to, just win the championship, that's all. So picking up right where they left off last season, and last night the Skeeters put it to the Barnstormers. A 7-run second inning helped spark an 8-4 victory. Coincidentally, both times the Skeeters have scored 7 runs in an inning, which is the most they've scored in an inning this year. That has both come against the Barnstormers, and the first time they did it, they put up a 15 spot on Lancaster. That was back on May 7th in Pennsylvania. But last night, an 8-4 win. Carlos Pimentel made his debut through 2 1/3 innings of relief and got the win. John Anderson, the lefty for the Barnstormers, took the loss. And let's take a peek tonight, or today. I have to correct myself a bunch. This morning's starting lineup for both teams. For the Barnstormers, will start batting leadoff. The shortstop, Michael Martinez. Dan Gamache will hit second and play second. Caleb Gindel, the DH, will hit third. Joe Turdosevich, the left fielder, will bat cleanup. At first, it'll be Casey Hobson, and he'll hit fifth. Josh Bell playing third base, and will be hitting sixth. Anderson De La Rosa, the catcher, back in the lineup, hitting seventh. Greg Golson, the center fielder, will hit eighth, and batting ninth, Zach Schenk, and he'll be out in right field. And as mentioned, Kyle Davies, the right-hander, getting the start for the Barnstormers. And for your Skeeters, your starting 9, batting leadoff, playing center field, Jared Mitchell. Anthony Giansanti batting second and playing second. Juan Silverio at the hot corner hitting third. Chris Colabello hitting cleanup And playing first base, Zach Bornstein, the right fielder, will hit 5th. Dennis Phipps hitting 6th, and he'll be out in left field. The hot hitting Okoye Dixon at DH and hitting 7th. Albert Cordero back in the lineup. He'll be hitting 8th behind the plate today. And Ryan Jackson batting 9th and will be manning shortstop with Troy Scribner, the righty, on the mound. And my goodness, Scribner's last outing couldn't have gone any better. June 7th in Southern Maryland. Last Friday, Troy Scribner struck out 10 batters en route to a win for the Skeeters. Lowered his ERA to 2.55. Picked up his first win in a Skeeters uniform in that start against the Blue Crabs and struck out 10 batters. That is the most from a Skeeters pitcher this year. And also one off the Skeeters single-game record. Barrett Lau struck out 11 batters back on May 3rd, 2016 against the New Britain Bees. So Troy Scribner on the precipice of history there. We'll see if he can keep that strikeout pitch going. I mean, in his career, he's really had the strikeout pitch as a weapon. In 577 and a third innings, he struck out 614 batters, so over a strikeout per inning in Scribner's big league career. Scribner pitched with the Angels last year, one of 2 guys on this team to have pitched in the majors last year. We saw the other one last night. Christian Bergman got the start through 2 innings in his Skeeters debut and handed it over to Carlos Pimentel. It was kind of a bullpen game, even though the fact that the Skeeters took a 7-1 lead in the second inning. They did hand it over to the bullpen early as they try to kind of limit the innings on their arms. And a nice job by Pete and Gavilia to kind of spread the wealth, if you will. But I'm sure that they're going to be looking for some length out of Scribner today. He went a season-high 6 innings in his last start, which was the 10 strikeout game. But going back to last night in the bullpen usage, the Skeeters ended up using 5 relievers and then also starter Christian Bergman for a 6-pitcher effort. Cesar Cabral, Daniel Schlereth, Matt West, and Gene Machi each got some work in last night. And this is a Skeeters bullpen that's been a little bit depleted. Kevin Comer left Monday's game with an injury. Mark Lowe has been placed on the disabled list, and already guys like Danny Reynolds on the mend as well on the DL. So it's going to be pretty imperative that Troy Scribner gives the Skeeters some length today. And we're just past the 11 o'clock hour here in Sugar Land, Texas. We're getting ready for some morning baseball between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. We will take a quick break as we get ready to start this series. The Skeeters with a chance to win the series here. They've, after coming out and going 5-1 in their first, set of series this season, they've fallen back to 5-4 as far as winning their first 9 series this year. So a chance to move to 6-4 in that regard with a win today. Ryan Posner here, going to be bringing you some baseball here just in a few minutes. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Skeeters versus the Barnstormers, game number 3.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Got morning baseball coming your way, folks. The Skeeters getting ready to take on the Lancaster Barnstormers. It is Super Splash Day at the ballpark. Plenty of kids on their summer break getting doused with hoses. We have over what I believe to be 2,000 water balloons. I may even be underestimating there. It's going to be a wet day at the ballpark. Water balloons. Literally, kids are being sprayed with hoses from our suite level. It's the simple things, folks, the simple things. Sometimes just water on a hot day is all you need to keep some kids entertained, and let's hope that works today. And also entertaining them will be the Skeeters you see him right there, righty Troy Scribner. Going to be making his 5th start of the season for the Skeeters. Comes into this one 1-0 with a 2.55 ERA. Troy began the year with AAA Reno, the Arizona Diamondbacks affiliate, and was 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA. Made just 1 start for Reno, but last year with the Diamondbacks, he also made 1 start at the big league level. Spent most of the year, though, in 2018 at AAA for the D-backs. Also spent some time at low A in the rookie league levels, and combined with 2-2 with a 4.28 ERA. And squaring off against him to lead this one off will be a fellow former big leaguer, Michael Martinez, the switch hitting shortstop for the Barnstormers. As I have to wait up a second here as Lancaster taking their sweet time to get out from the visitors' bullpen and back into the dugout. I mean, it's 11:05 start. We're already starting 4 minutes late. Don't know how that's possible that they could be that late, but they are. And so we will wait for them to get into the dugout. Glad their pitcher had a few extra minutes to get warmed up. Well, all right, well, the Barnstormers have finally made their way into the dugout at 11:10 p.m. now, so we can finally play some baseball. Troy Scribner winds and delivers and gets a strike across to Martinez as we are underway. Game number 3. Skeeters have taken the first 2 of what will be a 4-game series. New Britain coming into town on Friday. Martinez, second pitch, lofts that into shallow left field. That one's going to be just foul. Ryan Jackson was given way there. Got the 11:05 start this morning, 7:05 tomorrow night. And then New Britain comes to town Friday. We'll have a post-game concert. Sundance Head, runner-up on The Voice, be here on Saturday after that game. We'll have fireworks on Friday and Saturday. So it's going to be a busy weekend here at Constellation Field. You will want to be purchasing tickets. And 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And Troy Scribner, who struck out 10 in his last start last Friday against Southern Maryland, picks up a strikeout swinging and his first batter of the game. As Scribner, with the 10 strikeouts and just 6 innings of work through 6 scoreless innings against Southern Maryland in his last start. And already has a strikeout here today. Scribner, an undrafted free agent signed by the Astros. In June 2013, he played at Sacred Heart, which is in Fairfield, Connecticut. He's a Connecticut native. Him and his brother, Evan Scribner, have both played in the big leagues. Evan, his older brother, was with the Padres in 2011 and the Oakland A's, as well as the Seattle Mariners. Evan played with the New Britain Bees last year. Stayed back home near Connecticut. Second pitch to Dan Gamache is up and away for a ball, 1-1. Gamache entering this one with a team-high 323 batting average, has 7 homers, 34 RBIs. Gamache leads the Atlantic League with 20 doubles. Gamache chops that over to Chris Colabello at first base, who has it and has to hurry to the bag and does get there in time for out number 2. And John Anderson last night for the Barnstormers, do give him credit. He let up 8 runs, 5 earned in 5 innings of work. Did allow 10 hits as well, but was able to give the Barnstormers 5 innings of work somehow. And after allowing 7 runs at the second, that seemed like it was going to be an early night to go to the bullpen, but they were able to get 5 innings out of him. Only had to use 2 relievers, and the Skeeters kind of found themselves in a quandary because 2 of their starting pitchers had their contracts purchased last week, so getting 4 1/3 innings out of guys who literally arrived on Monday, as Bergman and Pimentel, was pretty solid as well. And that one skied to left field. Dennis Phipps under it. Phippsy, 2 hands for safety, has it for out number 3. So 1-2-3, top of the first inning from Troy Scribner. Skeeters coming to bat, no score.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Skeeters coming to bat for the first time this morning. Hope you all are enjoying your coffee and a little Skeeters baseball. As Kyle Davies, the starter for Lancaster, gets warmed up. It's going to be his first start against the Skeeters this year. Actually, the first start for both Scribner and Davies against the opposing teams. Davies so far this season, 3-2 with a 2.60 ERA. Will be start number 8 for him. The 2.60 ERA is tops on the the Barnstormer rotation, but the Skeeters, they have feasted on Barnstormer pitching so far this series, scoring 6 runs on Monday night, then 8 runs last night. And really just as a whole this season, the Skeeters have had good success against the Barnstormers, hitting 281. More impressively, though, 371 on base and a 498 slugging percentage. They've hit 13 home runs also in just 8 games against Lancaster. Jared Mitchell, left or center fielder today, actually steps on in to lead things off and likes the first pitch he sees and skies it to center field. Takes Judd Olson a few steps back, but he has it there for out number 1. Anthony Jansanti, who now comes up to the Rock theme song, which actually sounded pretty cool. I was wondering what he meant when he said the Rock. I felt kind of stupid. I was like, do you mean like the movie The Rock, like the movie about Alcatraz? Is there a theme song to that? And then I was like, oh my, that he's totally talking about the WWE wrestler. And Anthony changed his walk-up song last night, went 2 for 5 with an RBI. So far so good with the new music. The captain steps in and takes a strike from Davies, 0-1. So I mentioned a battle of former Major League pitchers. Kyle Davies has spent some time with the Atlanta Braves and the Kansas City Royals. Last appeared with the New York Yankees in 2015 in the big leagues. Jansanti takes a curveball for a strike, 0-2 now. Davies last year was with the Somerset Patriots, was 6-8 with a 4.50 ERA and 21 starts with Somerset. 0-2 to Anthony. Reaches out and fouls that one down the left field line, so still 0-2. Anthony comes into this one in 237, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. He's tied for 4th in the league with 7 stolen bases. Despite missing the first couple series of the season with an injury, came back in early May against Long Island. He's down 0-2 here to Kyle Davies. 1 down in the bottom of the first, no score. And Davies hangs a curveball, but Bell over there at third snags it on a few hops and fires over to Casey Hobson there at first for out number 2. Bell wisely had Jansanti shaded toward the 5.5 hole there. Looked like that would normally fall him for a hit if he was shaded a little more closer to the line. And that'll bring up Juan Silverio, Skeeters' third baseman, team leader in RBIs, has 29 of them. First offering to Silverio, and Silverio lines that deep to right field. That's going to take Shank all the way to the wall and off the wall on a hop there, and straightaway right field. Severio standing up, gets into second base, a 2-out double. Just missing a home run there has brought Zach Shank all the way to the wall on a leaping effort, unable to grab it. So the Skeeters get their first hit of the day, the first hit of the game for either team. A 2-out double from Juan Silverio. Chris Colabello now with a chance to get the Skeeters on the scoreboard. Double number 8 of the year for Juan Silverio. Colabello, the former Minnesota Twin, former Toronto Blue Jay, drove in a few last night, was 2 for 4. Drove in 2 and got a little bit of a delay here. Kyle Davies wanted a new baseball. Colabello hitting 225, a homer and 6 ribbies, and that one home run had the distance of like 6 home runs. He hit it in the last game of the last homestand against Somerset, and I think that thing had to have at least gone like 470 feet. Allegedly, it cleared the stadium, and I'd believe it. Yesterday, he had a pair of singles. He drove in 2 as part of that 7-run second inning. He singled twice in that inning. Severio at second. The first pitch from Davies to Colabello is in for a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. Kyle Davies made his Major League debut all the way back in 2005. It was at Fenway Park in Boston. And the first batter he faced was the bearded man, Johnny Damon. Although when he went to New York, he was sans beard. But that was one of the first guys I remember. Like, he just looked like an absolute caveman when he was with Boston back in the early 2000s. Second pitch to Colabello. Davies hits the same spot on the outside edge, and Colabello has some words. That one's called a strike. So 0-2 here to Colabello. Severio on second. A 2-out double for him. No score in the bottom of the first between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. Just checked. Davies and Colabello never faced off in the majors, although I was curious as if they might have. And that one outside for a ball, 1-2, is Davies wisely trying to just keep it outside. He's been given a longer leash on the outside edge by our home plate umpire today. Oh, and 1-2 now, 2 down. Silverio on second. The 1-2 is a breaky ball in the dirt, low and away. 2-2 as Davies consistently staying on the outside edge there. Chance for the Skeeters to score first here. They've won both of the first 2 games, although they haven't scored first in either one when scoring first this year. Skeeters are 15-4. 2-2 to Colabello. Fastball away, almost that same spot. Davies, the former big leaguer, has pretty good control, and he's just wearing it out on the outside edge. That one's called a ball, though. So now a full count to Colabello. Zach Bornstein, the lefty power hitter, stands on deck. It's Super Splash Day at the ballpark. There are tons of kids who have come to get sprayed by hoses and have water balloons pelted at them, and there's plenty of those water balloons, over 1,000, a couple thousand here, I believe. The full count from Davies to Colabello. Big swing from the Skeeters first baseman, but misses, strike 3. So the Skeeters get a 2-out double from Juan Silverio, but he's left stranded there. We're through 1 on Wednesday morning at Constellation Field. No score between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
No score between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers here on a Wednesday morning affair between the Skeeters and Lancaster. Joey Turdoslavich is going to lead it off for the Barnstormers here in the top of the second inning. Troy Scribner back out on the mound. Scribner had 1 strikeout in the first inning, coming off a 10 strikeout game last Friday in Southern Maryland. Last year we had a 10 strikeout game from Yasutomo Kubo, the Japanese right-hander. More impressively, he struck out 10 batters in 4 innings. Remember that game in July of last season as Turdoslavich up 2-0 now. It was his first appearance here at Constellation Field. He had made 1 before, and they were kind of just easing him into the rotation. So on a pitch count, and that one's lined by Turdoslavich down the right field line. Going to be extra bases in the corner there as Bornstein gets it. Turdoslavich is going to hold up there at second base with a leadoff double. But back to Cuba, that game was against the Road Warriors in July of last season. He struck out 10 batters in 4 innings and was lifted for the bullpen. The Skeeters struck out 23 batters that game. That was a team record for a single game. I mean, everyone on the bullpen, the Road Warriors obviously, you know, not to poke too much fun at them, they had their difficulties playing every game on the road, and so, you know, sometimes they were a little depleted, and they struck out 23 times that night. Everybody at the Skeeters bullpen seemed to pick up at least 2 strikeouts every inning. Scribner with 10 in 6 innings in his last start. Cadillas one here. Leadoff double from Joey Turdoslavich. That'll bring up Casey Hobson, the first baseman, who takes up and away for a ball 1-0. Scribner's pitched in 10 games in the big leagues, 4 of which were starts, as he throws a dandy of a changeup there for a strike, 1-1. He's gone 2-1 with a 4.18 ERA. In said 10 games, 4 of which were starts. His first big league strikeout, I'm sure he still has the ball. It came against Kendrys Morales, former Silver Slugger in the American League, teammate of our own Chris Colabello with those mashing Blue Jays teams that just had power bat after power bat in that lineup. That was probably an interesting debut for him. That debut, he had 3 innings of relief that came back on July 29th, 2017. Scribner making his debut and allowed 2 runs in 3 innings. Did not take a decision as he has Hobson way out in front of the changeup, strike 3. Second K of the game for Troy Scribner for out number 1 in the second inning here. So the switch hitting Josh Bell, who also acts as the hitting coach for the Barnstormers, will step to the plate. Last night, Bell was 0 for 3, hitting .220 with a homer and 9 RBIs on the year. That's why you love the Atlantic League. I feel like a broken record. A big lead over there from Turdoslavich, who had a walking lead but takes a few steps back now as Scribner looked him down. And the first pitch to Bell is a strike. So Jan Santee at second is playing way out off to the first base side and in shallow right field with the lefty Bell up. So Turdoslavich was taking the luxury of a pretty big walking lead, but Ryan Jackson now in his back pocket here, keeping him somewhat close to the base. 0-1, goes up the ladder for a fastball and misses. 0-2 now. But I was saying is that it's like a broken record. I'd say battle of former big leaguers. I mean, we've already had 2 this inning. Joey Turdoslavich, a former Brave, and then Josh Bell, former Baltimore Oriole, and Troy Scribner, former Los Angeles Angel and Arizona Diamondback. And the 0-2 paints the outside corner. Strike 3 with the fastball. Third of the game for Scribner. And 2 away now after the leadoff double from Terdoslavich. Scribner putting Atlantic League hitters at fifth lately. So over his last now 9 2/3 innings, he's struck out 13 batters. So that brings up the catcher, Anderson De La Rosa. Got the day off last night because he fouled a ball directly off his knee in Monday's win for the Skeeters, and gave way to Brian Mayer last night, put back in the lineup, and De La Rosa hitting .317 with 2 homers and 11 ribbies. He's been a valuable bat to have in that Barnstormer lineup, and a runner on second here. 2 down in the top of the second, no score. Scribner gets across a first pitch strike, 0-1. One pitch is a beautiful 12-6 curveball. Had De La Rosa lunging at it, but he's able to hold off. 1-1 now. One to De La Rosa. The righty Scribner delivers, and De La Rosa out in front just gets the edge of the bat on that one, and it fouls it off to the right side. So 1-2 here. Scribner has already struck out a pair of batters this inning and has got a beat on a fourth here with 2 down. De La Rosa hitting .292 with runners in scoring position this year, and he has one in Joey Terdoslavich, but Scribner has struck out back-to-back batters, looking to keep the Barnstormers off the scoreboard. Wind blowing lightly from left to right. It's been blowing out the last few nights, and definitely saw a little bit of carry on the ball. Juan Silverio hit last inning. He had a 2-out double. And it just missed from getting out of here. One hop to the wall out there in straightaway right. 1-2, and De La Rosa out in front pops it up in the infield. Albert Cordero gives way to Scribner, who makes the grab himself there right in front of the mound for out number 3. So the rare put out on the fly ball from the pitcher. He had a much better angle at that one anyways. So that'll do it at the top of the second. A pair of strikeouts for Scribner. He keeps the Barnstormers off the board. He moved to the bottom of the second inning. No score.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket.
Zach Borenstein going to lead it off in the bottom of the second inning. No score between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. Bornstein Bear takes a strike, 0-1. 4 homers on the year for Zach. That is the most of any player with less than 25 games played in the Atlantic League. He has done a pretty good job of introducing himself here to fellow pitchers, hitting for a ton of power. He had 3 home runs in the last homestand against Somerset. Takes Sloan away for a ball, 1-2. Now, he had a pretty good night last night, 2 for 3. Scored a run, doubled, and drove in a run. He was 2 for 6 or 4 for 9 over the weekend in Southern Maryland. All 4 hit singles, though. That is a .479 slugging percentage on the year. Farmer Big Leaguer Davies winds and delivers. And 1-2 fouled off. Two are still 1-2. Borenstein, a member of Team Israel back in 2017. A Team Israel that went on a pretty good run, made it out of the round robin portion of the tournament. He was 5 for 25 in the tournament, 3 doubles, 2 RBIs in the 6 games he played, and hits that one softly into shallow left field. On the run is Trdoslavich, who has it toward the line there for out number 1. I'll bring up power hitting Dennis Phipps, who lifted the Skeeters to the win on Monday night. His 3-run go-ahead pinch hit homer. Mouthful there, and his 9th home run of the year. He has absolutely feasted on Barnstormer pitching. We'll get you those numbers here in just a second. It's the first pitch from Davies. Taken low and away for a strike. Phipps hitting .345 with 5 homers and 10 RBIs in his 8 games against Lancaster so far this year. He takes up and in for a ball, 1-1. So over half of his home runs have come against the Barnstormers. His one on Monday night was a no-doubter out there to the Picnic Plaza out left, the HEB Picnic Plaza. Riding a 3-game hitting streak at the moment. One and 2 here to Dennis, no score. Bottom of the 2nd inning, he calls time, takes a second. Phipps has 32 hits this year, 16 of them for extra bases, so exactly half of his hits have been for extra bases. That leads to that .532 slugging percentage he has, which is tops on the team. That one in the dirt, low and away. Dale Rosa tries to block it. 2-2 to Dennis Phipps. Playing left field today. Phipps out in front of the breaking ball there from Davies. Strike number 3, so 2 down here quickly in the 2nd. Okoye Dixon will trot on into the batter's box, and Okoye Dixon has really got it going so far this series. Played very sparingly on the road trip, which was his first trip with the team. Was only played in 1 game at Southern Maryland, but so far this series, 4 of 5, has scored 2 runs, a double as well. Big time power bat too for Okoye Dixon. I haven't seen a home run from him yet here, but he's at the right ballpark for a right-handed power hitter, and even going the other way today shouldn't be a problem. First pitch from Davies is outside for a ball to Okoye Dixon, the former Los Angeles Dodger. It's taken by the Dodgers in the 12th round of the 2011 draft out of Sonoma State University. And he takes a strike there, 1-1. Kyle Davies working quick. Misses low there, now 2-1. Davies, a 4th round pick of the Braves in 2001 out of Georgia, picked up by his hometown Atlanta Braves. 2-1 here to Dixon, low and away, now 2-2. Okoye through 4 games this year, hitting .364, has also drawn 2 walks. Has just the 1 double, which came on Monday night. 3-1 here to Dixon. And he gets a fastball there and fouls it straight back and onto the roof. Talked about it in the pregame show, the Skeeters are closing in on that Freedom Division title. 18 games is the magic number now. Can make it down to 16 with a win here today. Still no score here in the bottom of the second. The 3-2, and Dixon gives it a ride to deep right field. That brings Shank back to the warning track, but he has it there in right center, and Dixon squares that one up, but just a few feet shy of what would have been his first Skeeters homer, and that'll do it here in the second. We head to the third. No score between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. And people are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Head to the bottom of the top of the third inning, and no score between the Sugarland Skeeters and the Lancaster Barnstormers here Wednesday morning, almost approaching the afternoon now. 1 hit for each side so far, a double for each team. Juan Silverio doubled in the first, and Joey Turdoslavich doubled last inning for the Stormers, and that'll bring up Greg Golson, the center fielder. Okoye Dixon just missed a homer to end the second inning there. Nice shot opposite field from the right-handed power hitter, but few feet shy of the wall on a super splash day Wednesday. And Troy Scribner, who already has 3 strikeouts through his first 2 innings, gets a strike across to Golson, 0-1. Golson getting the start in center. Darian Sanford, a mainstay in that lineup for the Barnstormers, getting the day off. And Golson lines that softly to Ryan Jackson, who just is unable to reach it there as it falls into shallow center field. A leadoff single for Golson. So the number 9 hitter, Zach Shank, out in right field today, steps on in. Shank hitting a .185, 3 ribbies. Golson with the leadoff single has stolen 1 base, also caught stealing once. Not a huge lead for him there, and Shank squares the bunt in. It looked to be a strike, and it was called a ball, though. Didn't look like he brought the bat back around. Albert Cordero behind the plate getting the start. Has not seen consistent playing time like he did last year, but getting the start behind the plate with the night than the day game. Nice breaking ball there from Scribner. Gets in for a strike, 1-1. Tend to see that if you have a day game following a night game. Usually you give your catcher the day off, and Pete Gavilia has done so. The Barnstormers also switching catchers for the day, although Anderson De La Rosa took the night off last night. As I mentioned, he fouled one off his knee. Had a pretty nasty bruise from what I heard. So Shank 1-1 here. Golson on first with a leadoff single, and Shank pops it up in the infield straight up. Jared Mitchell, that one actually had a little more carry on than I thought, but Mitchell in medium range center has it for out number 1. That one weirded me out. That ball looked like it was going to be in the infield, and I saw Jan Santi point straight up, and he kind of just put his head down. I'm like, yeah, isn't that toward you? That one actually was out there in center field. Jared Mitchell had it. Jan Santi is just the Swiss Army knife of this defensive alignment. You can slot him anywhere. He was in center field last night, playing second base tonight. He's played first base this year as well. So Michael Martinez, the leadoff man, fouls that one off, 0-1. Martinez struck out in his first at-bat of the game, 1 of 3 so far for Scribner. Martinez, a veteran of 295 big league games. Resident of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, has played with the Pirates, the Phillies, the Indians, the Red Sox, and even the Rays for a bit. Played in that World Series for the Indians back in 2016. He did make the last out of that World Series. It's always one of those, it's like kind of being like Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. You're always remembered, and it's one of those things where you probably don't want to be remembered for it, but you're always going down in the history books. 1-1. Martinez, decent speed. It's going to be a tough one to double up, but see if we can get him on the ground. That one's lined to Mitchell in center field. He has to go back out into the gap there in left center field, but makes the over-the-shoulder catch on the run. Jared Mitchell, a fine play out there in deep center field, makes that out number 2 there. So a leadoff single from Craig Golson, but back-to-back outs here, and Dan Gamache, lefty hitting second baseman for the Barnstormers, comes into this one 5th in the league with his .323 batting average. Dante Bichette, who had his contract purchased by the Nationals, was hitting over 400. He's still technically a qualifier at 386. That leads the league. A guy still in the league, Will Kengor of Somerset, hitting 350. And Gamache takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. 2 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. No score between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters. And Scribner picks on over, but Golson is able to dive back safely. Gamache, though, does lead the league in doubles. Has 20 of them. He is 5 ahead of Henry Castillo and York, the next closest. And the 0-1, he fouls it back, 0-2 now. Gamache grounded out to Chris Colabello at first in his first at-bat. 3 Ks so far for Scribner. And he's got Gamache on the ropes here, 0-2, 2 down. Runner on first is Greg Golson. Giansanti shaded a little bit into shallow right field. Golson with the jump there. Scribner steps off, fires to Ryan Jackson at short, and they got him for out number 3. Golson trying to pull a fast one on the Skeeters. Got started just a bit early there. And Scribner wisely steps off, fires to Jackson, who applies the tag, and that'll do it here in the top of the 3rd. Still no score as we move to the bottom of the 3rd.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. And people are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
To the bottom of the 3rd inning on Wednesday morning, and the Skeeters and the Barnstormers deadlocked in a 0-0 tie. During the half inning, and you can probably still hear it on the crowd mic, Old Town Road by Lil Nas. That was one of the weird things I saw, that I mean, it's Super Splash Day, so the ballpark is filled with, elementary school age kids, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my goodness, they're all singing that song. It was like a little karaoke time here in the half inning. That's pretty funny to watch. Albert Cordero now steps on in. The switch hitting catcher, as I mentioned, last year was a mainstay in the lineup, has played as more of a reserve role this year. It's his 27th appearance in the 47th game of the year. 2 homers, 11 RBIs for Coco, hitting .202. From the left side here with the righty Davies on the mound, and he takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Coco last year, a midseason all-star in the Atlantic League, set career highs in home runs and RBIs, had 12 homers and 63 ribbies. 0-1 out in front there and fouls it into the stands there behind the third base dugout. So quickly 0-2. Davies and Scribner both working pretty effectively. Scribner, through 3 innings of work, has just needed 32 pitches, and Davies enters this inning with 30. Scribner with 3 strikeouts so far through 3 scoreless. Just 1 hit for the Skeeters. That was a Juan Silverio double. Came back in the first inning. 0-2. And Coco hits that one well to right field. Takes Schenk a few steps back, but in front of the warning track has it for out number 1. Coco giving that one a ride.
Shortstop number 4, Ryan Jackson.
So with 1 away, the shortstop Ryan Jackson comes to bat. Jackson has been picking it up lately on offense. Last night, 1 for 3 with a run. Scored, also drove in a run and walked. He's 3 of 7 so far in this series and takes a strike, 0-1. Also in Southern Maryland, though, over the weekend, he was 4 of 9, scored a run and drove in a run. So over his last 5 games, hitting pretty well. And he pops that one straight back. De La Rosa gives it a look, but that's going to hop into the seats right in front of me. And almost got a fan there who was trying to duck out of the way of it. Everyone is okay. Not to Jackson, though. Over his last 5 games, he's 7-4-16. A couple doubles and 3 RBIs now over that stretch over his last 5 games. And Chris Parsons, you can hear the muffling of the headphones. That can only mean one thing.
It's me, Ira Lehman.
Jackson down 0-2 here. A gorgeous Wednesday morning here in Sugar Land, Texas. That one misses low and away for a ball, 0-2. Or 1-2, sorry.
Wake up, pause. It's 11:50.
I know. I'm not gonna be able to say morning.
It's almost
here.
afternoon.
I know. Stop by Floyd's Cajun Cafe later today. Some of the Skeeters players will be out there, as well as some of the front office staff for a post-game party. Get some crawfish. Get some.
I'm ready to crush some mud bugs.
Oh, there you go. Gotta say, I've only had crawfish a few times, being from California, but they're growing on me a little bit. I know they're essentially a food group out here in the South. That one taken inside, 2-2 now. Parsons getting us into all kinds of trouble here on the broadcast.
Hey, yesterday we were talking about food eating contest, and
today we're talking about former employees. That one is a check swing from Jackson, and our first base umpire says he went around for strike number 3, so 2 down as Jackson unable to hold the bat back there, apparently. Out number 2. So that'll flip the order here and bring up Jared Mitchell, who flew out to center in his first at-bat. So Davies has just 1 over the minimum so far. Very contrast from last night. At this point, it was a 7-1 game. The Skeeters lead at that point.
I see we got some listeners out there today.
It's good to know people are listening. That's good. We have 50 listening right now on YouTube. Thank you all to you guys, including our visiting clubhouse manager, Eric Biddle. No, he's listening down there, and Russell Woldman.
Russell out in St. Louis,
Probably
getting ready for Game 7 of the Stanley Cup tonight.
Yeah, he's probably already had a few adult beverages, I'm sure, by this point. Game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight. St. Louis Blues, Boston Bruins. Should be a good one. 1-1 here to Mitchell, though. 2 away in the bottom of the third, and he takes a strike. 1-2 now. Game number 3 between your Skeeters and Barnstormers here, though. No score. Skeeters with a chance to really not put the nail in the coffin, but put it pretty darn close here if they can finish out this series with a sweep or even just take 3 of 4. I mean, the Barnstormers already 9.5 out at the moment. And we have a little bit of a chess match here between Davies and Mitchell. Calling for time. The 1-2 from the former big leaguer. And Mitchell lines that into the gap in left center. That's going to get down for extra bases as Golson cuts it off there in left center, but Mitchell with good speed gets in there standing at second base. The second double of the game for your Skeeters. And a 2-out knock keeps them going here in the third. So a big spot now for the captain, who took off his cape just for this at-bat. Anthony grounded out sharply to Josh Bell at third base in his first at-bat. So 2 down, Jared Mitchell stands at second base. No score between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. Big spot here against Kyle Davies, who has worked fairly quickly, and Giansanti lines that down the gap into the left field corner. That's going to be extra bases. In to score easily is Jared Mitchell. And the captain, Anthony Giansanti, puts the Skeeters on the board. A 2-out RBI double. And now a 1-0 lead. Davies had been working pretty efficiently here through the first 2 2/3 innings, and then the 2-out double from Mitchell followed up by a double from Anthony Giansanti, and just like that, the Skeeters have jumped out in front 1-0. We should note, since Anthony Giansanti changed his walk-up song to the Rock theme song, he is now 3 for 7, including 2 RBIs and a double. Not that baseball players are like superstitious or anything, but I'm sure he's thinking about that a little bit. 1-0 here to Juan Silverio. He doubled in his first at-bat. It was a ball that kicked off the right field wall. The 1-0 to Silverio takes away now 2-0. Davies had been getting the call there as he takes his hat off and kind of wonders why he didn't get it there. That ball looked to be a little outside, but he had been getting that call. 2-0 to Silverio. Team leader in RBIs with 29. He's got a runner in score position with good speed, and Anthony Giansanti 2-1 now as he takes a strike. With runners in scoring position this year, Silverio hitting .288. One of his 6 home runs have come in that spot. Alpha has him played a little bit toward left field, and Davies wants a new baseball. Couldn't get a grip on that one. He missed up with the curveball. 3-1 here. Chris Colabello due on deck. Your Skeeters have taken a 1-0 lead, courtesy of an RBI double from the captain, Anthony Giansanti. So, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Skeeters are 15-4 when they score first. So, a good sign there. The 3-1 to Silverio, fastball away, and I see what I was saying. That one called a strike. Kind of an inconsistent outside part of the play here today, and Silverio shaking his head. The man on deck, Colabello, had a few of those where it looked like they were a little bit outside the strike zone, but called strikes as well. So a full count, and Davies is hot. He got called. There was a late call for time from the home plate umpire, and Davies is upset because he was already in his delivery.
Former big leaguer trying to tell the umpire.
Yeah, I mean,
how it is.
That'll get a pitcher pretty ticked off, because that can obviously lead to some injuries when you're already, in your full windup. And he was in full bore there, but Silverio called late time and was granted the time. It's not Silverio's fault. If you call for time and you're granted the time, that's just a heady play. Try to get in the pitcher's head a little bit. I'd say that worked too, because Davies is certainly upset. So a full count here once more, 2 away in the third inning. That one misses low and away for a ball, as Davies, you could just tell by his body language, he is pretty upset with the late time call there.
Yeah, he's already laboring this inning, and then have that on top of it. Fumes have got to be running higher right now for him.
He's let up back-to-back doubles and then a walk there, and that'll bring up Chris Colabello. Colabello, in his first at-bat, struck out. One of 2 strikeouts so far for Davies.
Hey, pause.
What's going on?
These unis kind of look familiar from a team from last year.
Yeah, they look awfully strikingly similar to a black alternate uniform for a team that plays in Texas.
Well, I was going to go there, but also we had a traveling team last year. They look awfully familiar, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Are they? No way that they. Okay. I was like, my goodness. I mean, I know budgets can be tight, but.
No. They look vaguely similar. We'll give them that.
0-1 to Colabello, who fouls that one away. Jansanti on second, Silverio on first. Skeeters ahead 1-0. And Colabello drives that on a line to Turdoslavich and left, but right at him, and has it for out number 3. So the Skeeters strike first in this one. A RBI double from Anthony Jansanti puts him out 1-0. Time for the 4th inning here at Constellation Field.
Outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
And we move to the top of the 4th inning. Skeeters ahead 1-0. Caleb Gindel, the DH, will lead it off, and he takes a curveball for a strike. Chris Parsons still in the booth with me on a super splash day
Super
Wednesday.
moist day here at the ballpark. Ballpark. Wow, I can't speak this morning. It's
Hey, man.
1 minute in the afternoon and I can't talk.
I got some coffee. Sounds like you had maybe a little extra bourbon in yours this morning.
No coffee. No energy drinks.
Wow. Oh, natural.
Yes,
0-2 quickly to Dan Gamache, actually, guys. Last inning ended with a pickoff. Greg Olson tried to get a head start there, and Troy Scribner caught him trying to catch an extra base. 0-2 to Gamache, and that one catches the outside part of the plate on the fastball, strike 3. Number 4 on the game for Scribner so far. So now Caleb Gindel will come to the plate. Gindel flew out to left in his first at-bat. And special guest in the booth now, Eric Biddle, our visiting clubhouse manager.
How you doing, Ryan?
Doing good, man. And no one knows the uniforms we were talking about better than Eric, as he is.
It looks like the Road Warriors lent the Lancaster Barnstormers their jerseys from last year. I'm pretty sure they're the same style.
They look eerily similar.
It's all right, though.
I wonder what happened to those uniforms. Did they send us like the Hall of Fame or something?
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's those. Nah, I don't know what they do. It's a gorgeous day for baseball today, though.
Yeah, nice little cloud cover. Makes it not too hot. Easy for me to say. I got like a box fan blowing on me. If I don't have the fan, I start sweating in here. It gets really bad. Caleb Gindel down 1-2 now. Already 4 strikeouts for Scribner. He struck out 10 last Friday in Southern Maryland. That's a season high from a Skeeters pitcher. And Gindel just flicks that one by Ryan Jackson there into left field, right in the 5.5 hole for a base hit.
I always wanted to come on air. Brockmeyer inspired me, that show.
Oh, man,
that show is classic.
When I was told I would be doing the broadcast this year, I'd actually already started watching that show, and there's some aspects of the minor league baseball that are true, not the broadcaster drinking and getting belligerent on air, but just some of the quirks, you get in that show are so spot on. And as far as minor league baseball, and Hank Azaria, the actor, is just absolutely hilarious.
He is great.
0-1 now to Joey Turdoslavich, who doubled in his first at-bat. Skeeters ahead 1-0 here in the 4th inning.
Unfortunately, we can't act or say what he did.
Yeah, no, I'd get the quick hook. The opening scene really just sets the whole tempo for the series when he just goes on that rant about his wife. And, you're like, oh, man, okay, that's what kind of show we're getting into here. I didn't know that Hank Azaria did almost half of the voices on The Simpsons, too.
Yeah, he's a pretty talented guy. He's on ESPN a lot also.
Yeah, no, it's cool that he really is a big baseball fan. I know he's a big New York Mets fan, which that kind of sucks. But
yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Your Phillies are looking pretty good, though, this season.
Bullpen's struggling, but they'll get it together. It's pretty cool to have Bryce Harper's brother down here for the week.
It's true. Brian Harper, reliever for the Barnstormers.
He's a super nice guy, too. He's really chilled out.
He took that video of Bryce Harper that made me laugh so hard, like last year when he was blow drying his hair.
Oh, I never saw that.
Bryce Harper,
YouTube that.
He freaks out as Turdoslavich swings and misses. 2-2 now, 1 away. He was blow drying his hair, and he snuck up on him in the bathroom, and you could tell Bryce did not think it was funny, and his brother still posted. Unless he has another brother, I know it was a brother of his. I believe. I don't know if Brian's his only brother or not.
Yeah, that's his only one.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Him and their just incredibly buff dad. Their dad is a professional bodybuilder, right, or something like that.
I couldn't believe watching him throw Bryce pitches in home run derby.
He's
last
ripped.
year was insane.
And Turdoslavich lines that into right field. Turdoslavich wants 2. The cutoff throw from Jan Santee is not held on to by Jackson. So Joey Turdoslavich doubles into right field, his second of the game. And that'll put runners on second and third with 1 away. Skeeters ahead 1-0, but the Barnstormers have put runners at second and third here for Casey Hobson, the power-hitting first baseman, and comes into this one with 9 homers. His power was a little bit down last year. I know he joined the Barnstormers a little bit late, but I don't believe he even had 9 homers for them in all of last year. But now tied for third in the league, and he takes a big hack there, 0-1.
I'm pretty sure most of those home runs are at home, too. They play in a Babe Ruth Little League field.
Well, Blake Galen led the league last year, and
I'm sure 20 of them were at home.
Yeah. They have an incredibly short porch, 0-1. That one misses low. I remember Courtney Hawkins hit one last year. I watched it on their broadcast, just kind of flipped his wrist. Obviously, Courtney's got a ton of power, but that ball, even he said, was that wasn't. I didn't think that was a home run whatsoever, and it was 4 rows deep into the short porch out there.
That dude has some insane power.
Yeah, he had a couple of bombs before he got picked up by the Giants this year. As Cobson pops that one up into shallow right field. Anthony Jansanti on the run. It's going to give way to Mitchell. We'll see if they want to tag. They're going to hold Caleb Gindel there at third base as Casey Hobson does the Skeeters a favor and pops out into shallow center field, holding that runner at third. So 2 down now in the 4th inning. Skeeters still hanging on to that 1-0 lead.
I was praying Gindel was going to take off there. There was no way he was going to make that.
That would have been, Jared Mitchell could have probably thrown that right-handed and got him out. He was playing shallow center field. That was a good job by Jansanti, obviously. Jansanti might have had the easier play there, but giving way to Mitchell so that he could have the momentum going toward the plate. So base open there at first. Josh Bell, the switch-hitting third baseman, who struck out in his first at-bat. Takes a fastball up and away for a ball, 1-0. Jansanti playing him in shallow right field-ish. Chris Colabello giving himself plenty of space there, and Ryan Jackson shaded toward the second base bag at shortstop. 12-6 curve there from Scribner. Just misses. That's almost like an eephus pitch there. 68 miles per hour, says our radar gun here at Constellation Field.
You don't see those too much anymore.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's pretty crazy when you can mix like low 90s in with the 68 mile per hour curveball. And
it's funny when you see big
strike.
leaguers try to do it, and then the stare that the hitters give the pitcher is great.
I know Vicente Padilla,
yeah,
former Philly,
yeah.
he used to be pretty famous for doing that. Yeah, he'd be throwing like 94.
The
and
looks
then
he would get is like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, I remember he was really the last guy I can remember like just throwing like an actual eephus pitch, just would literally float it up there. So Bell quickly gets ahead 3-1 here. Runners on second and third, 2 down in the 4th inning. Skeeters ahead 1-0. 3-1 pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Coco. Keeps the runners at bay, but Josh Bell will walk it on over to first base. That'll load him for the Barnstormers. Not a bad move there with the lefty out to bat with the base open. Now you get the righty catcher, De La Rosa. One thing I always wonder about too, so De La Rosa here, let's say he was to get out, which we're hoping obviously happens. I mean, now he has to go put the catcher's gear on. The pitcher has to warm up with a catcher who he's not going to be throwing to in the inning. Now, I always wondered if that has an effect on a pitcher.
Yeah, I think that he has to be beat up. He's taken a beating the last like 4 games too. Past 3 games.
Foul that one off his knee on Monday night.
I think he got hit today too, right? In the 2nd inning, I think.
Probably. I mean, and the dice another one of those big bending curveballs there in for a strike. I mean,
I think
catchers just get it so rough.
Yeah.
Now it's that part of the year where it's brutally hot too.
Shows he has a lot of heart though to keep going out there every day.
And yeah, they need him. He's hitting over 300 and chops that one into the hole and into left field for a base hit. And to score is Gindel. Following him is going to be Cherdosovic, who slides in front of the throw from Dennis Phipps.
It was a highly unnecessary slide.
So a 2-run single from Anderson De La Rosa is just a CNI single through the left side there. Plates the first 2 runs of the game for the Barnstormers, and less like that, they take a 2-1 lead here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, I'm not washing his pants tonight.
There you go. Good team. Little sabotage there. I like that. So what's the key to getting out of stain? Like if there's a good stain, do you have a recipe, or is it?
Yeah, it's rough. I leave that up to my brother and my assistant, who's awesome. But that bleach spray we use, boy, that thing gives me. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to it. 'Cause I can't see once I walk in that laundry room. But
yeah, I mean, it's pretty potent.
Yeah, they do the best they can with it. They do a pretty good damn job at what they do. So
yeah, I mean, they got.
Yeah, they got their secret methods. We don't want the rest of the league to know what we do.
Can't. It's like KFC got the secret herbs and spices. Can't divulge that. Greg Golson, the center fielder who singled in his first at bat, takes a strike 0-1. The Barnstormers have taken a 2-1 lead on the De La Rosa 2-run single.
Posner, it is a pleasure to listen to you though for the first half of this season.
Oh, thanks,
We
man.
don't have to hear about the Yankees anymore for half of the game.
I won't talk about the Yankees at all as Golson once again lifts a soft single into center field. Josh Bell is going to score standing up there, and 3 straight knocks for the Barnstormers has put them ahead 3-1 here in the 4th inning.
It's crazy that you see their record isn't the greatest right now, but they got some sluggers on their team.
I think really, from talking to their broadcaster Dave Collins, they've been hit hard by injuries. Like for us, it's been contract purchases, but
since day one, they had like 4 injuries in spring training to start out with. They were telling me.
Yeah, and that's the Skeeters. I mean, have somehow been able to navigate 11 guys having their contracts purchased, and
I think it just has to do a lot with our coaching too, like what Pete and Juice and Roy do.
Yeah,
they have to be doing a pretty good damn job to keep our team in the mix still and have this huge lead still.
Yeah, 9.5 games.
Yeah,
right now.
That just shows you too what a great job Pete does with bringing the right guys in here.
I mean, yeah, you got a guy like Troy Scribner who pitched in the bigs last year to come in, slot in your rotation, and Scribner gets Zach Schenk to pop up to Chris Colabello. So that's going to do it here in the 4th inning. The Barnstormers strike for 3 runs and have taken a 3-1 lead as we move to the bottom half of the frame.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
I'll give a quick happy birthday shout out to Dallas Beeler, the right-hander who made the start on Monday. Happy birthday to Dallas, the former Chicago Cub. Weird thing about Dallas Beeler, so he is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dallas Keuchel, the only other really Dallas that I can think of. I know there's Dallas Braden too, but the two Dallases I'm thinking of, Keuchel and Beeler, both born in Oklahoma, not Dallas. So
Beeler day off.
Beeler's day off today, and a well-deserved day off.
Did you get anything back from Barstool when you tweeted at him?
Big Cat liked the tweet.
That's awesome.
He did not retweet it, but apparently, I mean, the Big Cat from Barstool kind of gave Beeler a hard time when he's pitched for the Cubs, but it was more in good nature. They said he had lunch together with him one time, and it was all in good fun. Zach Borenstein leads it off against Kyle Davies. Lancaster now ahead 3-1, and Borenstein quickly down 0-2. Flew out to left in his first at-bat. Skeeter scored 1 in the bottom of the third, and then Lancaster punched in 3 last inning, a 2-run single from Anderson De La Rosa and an RBI single from Greg Golson. Borenstein rips that down the line of right field. That's going to be fair and into the corner. 4 extra bases as Shank gets to that one, but Borenstein will trot into second base with a leadoff double. That'll bring up the menacing Dennis Phipps, your team leader with 9 homers.
Dennis starting to see that average creep up.
Yeah, it was below 250 before this series, and now a couple good games in a row.
I feel like the last homestand he was flirting with the Mendoza line. He came back and he was 240, 250, now creeping on 260.
And he grounds that one to third base. Josh Bell blocks it down with his chest, and a high throw from Casey Hobson, who's able to keep his foot on the base, though. Man, that play all around. Bell got a tough hop there, knocked it down with his chest, and had a high throw to Hobson, but he's able to get his foot back on the bag. Phipps not the fleetest of foot on the team. So that would hold Borenstein at second base. I've noticed really that Josh Bell has missed high with his throws pretty much consistently all series, but luckily for him, the 6'2" Casey Hobson over there with a big reach has been able to net everything down. So Skeeters almost lucked out there and on an error from Josh Bell with a good recovery throw. We'll bring up Okoye Dixon, who flew out to right in his first at-bat. Zach Borenstein stands at second base. Skeeters trailing 3-1 right now. In the 4th inning, a breaking ball from Davies is in for a strike. Davies has some time in Japan too. The Yakult Swallows back in 2016, 4-5 with a 4.39 ERA with the Nippon Professional Baseball, and Dixon takes a fastball away, 1-1 now. Davies, I should say, had 218 appearances at the big league level, a career 3.21 ERA. That one misses low. 2-1 out of Dixon, who entered 4 of 5 in this series before flying out to pretty deep right field in his first at-bat. Took Zach Schenk to the warning track out there. Flags are completely limp, so no wind. This would be the time to try to go out that way, out into the grassland. A super splash day Wednesday. We're past the noon hour here, officially into the afternoon. Pretty good sized lead for Bornstein there at second base. And a fastball catches the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Not to harp too much on it, but that's going to be something to note for the rest of the game. Very inconsistent part of the outside zone. They're inside the lefties, I guess, outside the righties. And Davies, a veteran with pretty good control, can definitely manipulate that. So 2-2 to Dixon, 1 down. Big hole on the right side there in the infield with Gamache holding on the runner, and Davies goes inside with the heater and has Dixon swinging and missing for the strikeout and out number 2. So Albert Cordero will come up with runners in scoring position here. The runner on second is Zach Bornstein, who doubled to lead off this inning. You know, in limited playing time this year, Albert Cordero still with 11 RBIs, despite only playing in 26 games. He's also at 7 doubles, which is tied for third on the team. See if Coco can find an alley here. He went on a line to the right fielder Schenk in his first at-bat. Swings at the first pitch. It's a breaking ball low and in. A nice pitch from Davies. Swung on a miss for a strike.
That's pretty nasty.
That one started about at the Skeeters logo on the outside part of the plate and ended up in the dirt near Coco's feet, the left-handed hitting catcher. Yeah, no time at third base this year. Only Juan Silverio started all 47 games. And guys like Chris Colabello and Okoye Dixon hitting well. Tough to find time at first either. 0-1, and Coco hits it hard to Bell at third on a couple of hops. He throws over to Hobson, though, and has it for out number 3. So leadoff double from Zach Bornstein. He's stranded there as we head to the 5th inning. Skeeters trailing Lancaster 3-1.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
To the 5th inning here on Wednesday afternoon now. 3-1 lead for Lancaster over the Skeeters. Troy Scribner back out to toe the rubber. Another inning to work. He's allowed 6 hits through 4 innings so far. Along with the 3 runs, he's struck out 4 batters to boot. At 58 pitches, so managing the pitch count pretty well. Michael Martinez, a shortstop, going to lead it off. It was a 2-out rally for the Barnstormers last inning. 2-out single from Anderson De La Rosa drove in 2, and then Greg Golson with just a lazy sinking liner into shallow center field drove in a run as well. And Martinez scoring a bunt, pulls back though, and takes 1-0. Neither ball really hit that well for the 2 run-scoring hits. Anderson De La Rosa was like a 5-hopper through the left side, just out of the diving reach of Ryan Jackson, and then Golson jammed a little cue shot into shallow center. Taking a strike there is Martinez, 1-1. Silverio going to play up even with the bag now after Martinez squared a bunt on the first pitch. 1-1, and that curveball is nasty from Scribner today. Gets it in there for strike 2. Getting ready for the water balloon fight now on Super Splash Day. We got a couple thousand of those bad boys ready to go, and they will be firing away here shortly. Curveball again, and Martinez out in front, but able to chop it foul toward Chris Colabello. Martinez last night was 2 for 5 and tripled. Scored one of the Barnstormers 4 runs at an 8-4 loss for the Barnstormers. 1-2, Martinez jammed that right over the third base dugout. Nobody up in the Skeeters bullpen at the moment, or for the Barnstormers. Kyle Davies and Scribner have worked pretty efficiently so far. That one in the dirt, scooped up by Cordero, but taken by Martinez for a ball. 2-2. So 2-2, nobody down here in the top of the 5th inning. Lancaster leading 3-1 in an afternoon affair here. Constellation Field. Fastball up, taken now 3-2. Scribner really has always been a plus strikeout pitcher. I mean, even dating back to his rookie season with the Astros in the Arizona Rookie League, he struck out 78 batters in 53 innings. So, big time strikeout pitcher, though. He does walk Michael Martinez there, misses up and away, so a leadoff walk. As the Barnstormers in action here to start the 5th. Just the second walk of the game for Scribner. And that brings up the second baseman, the lefty Dan Gamache. They've held him 0 for 2 today. And he came in 4th in the league, hitting .323. It's 4 homers and 28 RBIs as well. No lead over there for Martinez, as Scribner misses up and away, 1-0. Sanford leads the Barnstormers with 15 stolen bases. Martinez is 1 for 1 and trying to swipe bags this year. Pretty small lead there once again, and Scribner misses low and away to Gamache, 2-0 now. Tomorrow will be Matt Perk versus Jared Lacken before the Skeeters open up a 4-game series against the New Britain Bees, the first trip to Sugarland for the Bees this year. Only the High Point Rockers are left to come to Constellation Field after that series. It'll be their first ever trip to Constellation Field. And that'll come June 25th through June 30th as we finish out the month here with the Rockers. Scribner misses again. They're 3-0 now to Gamache. Martinez aboard. He walked to lead off the inning. Scribner with a walk here would match his season high. That was 3 back on June 2nd against Somerset. 3-0, fastball catches the outside part of the plate, 3-1 now. To Gamache. On deck is Caleb Gindel, the designated hitter. Fastball just misses low there. Back-to-back walks now as Gamache takes his base. Runners at first and second here. Back-to-back walks. Puts runners at first and second. Nobody down here in the top of the 5th. The Barnstormers leading 3-1. All 3 of those runs scored last inning. Gindel 1 for 2 today. Flew out to left in his first at-bat and flew out in his second at-bat. First pitch to him, nice changeup from Scribner, has him out in front, 0-1. Scribner has been selected as an All-Star. He's a Pacific Coast League All-Star back in 2017 while pitching for AAA Salt Lake. He was also an MLB.com organizational All-Star in 2016 with the Angels. 0-1. Gindel squares the bunt and goes right back to Scribner, who fires to third base, and they got Martinez by a few steps. Heads-up play from Scribner. out number 1 there as Gindel tried to sacrifice his mates over, but Scribner able to get him out, and he kind of bobbled that one for a second, had a little bit of trouble on the transfer, but was able to kind of get it out. He kind of threw like a dart over there to Silverio, who was on the bag. So 1-5 on the put out there for out number 1. Joey Terdoslavich, the lefty hitting left fielder, doubled and scored last inning. Came around to score on the Anderson De La Rosa 2-run single. The runner's still at first and second, 1 down now. Big looping curveball from Scribner in for a strike, 0-1. Scribner really using that curveball effectively early in the count. He started off a lot of guys with that pitch, and that has to throw you off when you see a 68-mile-per-hour 12-6 curveball dropped in there, and then he can dodge it with a 93, 94-mile-per-hour heater. Goes to the curve again, and that one's chopped hard, foul, well foul off the first base side. So back-to-back curveballs. Where do you go now, Parsons?
Heater.
You go heater, maybe up and in. Try to time up.
Heater on his hands.
See where he goes. He's got Joey Terdoslavich down 0-2, 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on first and second for the Barnstormers. So he went with the change there in the dirt, scooped up by Albert Cordero. 1-2 now. One and two to Terdoslavich, who has doubled in each of his first 2 at-bats so far today. And he grounds that to Jan Santee. It looks like it's good for 2. He flips to Jackson for 1. Jackson over to Colabello. They turn it the 4-6-3 double play. That'll do it here in the 5th inning. The Barnstormers get a pair of walks to open the inning, but strand them there. They still lead 3-1 as we move to the bottom of the 5th.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The bottom of the 5th now. Thank you for joining us here on your Wednesday afternoon. Hopefully you're able to play a little hooky from work and you made it out to the park. The water balloon fight is started in earnest, folks, and it is a heated battle out there down the first base side as water balloons are being pelted all over the place. It is a frenzy down there. A couple thousand of those balloons were blown up by our interns before this one, and some of them are even making it into the Skeeters dugout. Have to be careful of that there. Ryan Jackson going to lead it off against Kyle Davies. Jackson, so far today, 0 for 1. He struck out and swinging at the first pitch, pops it straight up. Looks to be in play. Anderson De La Rosa sheds the mask. Josh Bell calls him off, though. In foul territory there and shallow toward the third base bag, and that'll have it for out number 1. Skeeters struck first with a run in the 3rd. Barnstormers then added 3 of their own runs in the 4th inning. That's where we stand here at the bottom of the 5th. Jared Mitchell who scored the only run of the game so far, steps to the dish. A 2-out rally for the Skeeters back in that third inning. He doubled and then came across the score on an Anthony Jansanti double. So we'll see if the two catalysts here at the top of the order can get it going once more. And Mitchell squared to bunt, takes a strike. Once again, once you square to bunt like that, Bell was actually really already playing up on the third base bag, but now he's even a little bit closer here to Mitchell, playing a little bit in front of the third base bag. So a big hole on the left side of the infield for Mitchell. That one buzzes him a little bit inside. Forces him to get out of the way. Mitchell leads the Atlantic League, 17 stolen bases, along with 5 homers and 20 RBIs on this year. A really good power speed threat for the Skeeters. We've got a few of them on this roster. Fastball in again, taken for a ball, 2-1. Not surprising to see Davies now trying to work in on Mitchell. He got his hands extended for that double in his last at-bat out into the left center field gap. Double number 5 on the year for Jared. Came into this one hitting .258, the 5 homers and the 20 RBIs. 2-1 now to Mitchell. Out in front there of the changeup. 2-2 now. 1 away. Anthony Jansanti stands on deck. Kyle Davies for the former big leaguer right now, sitting at 67 pitches. His 2-2 offering to Mitchell is shot foul down there behind home plate. Nobody getting up yet in the Skeeters bullpen. Troy Scribner ended last innings. He's at 77 pitches. All 3 of his runs surrender came back in the 4th inning. Has walked 3 and also struck out 4. Big double play there to end the inning off the bat of Dan Gamache. 2-2 now to Mitchell, and that one's up and in. He gets him to pop it up. Gamache at second base is under it and has it with 2 hands for out number 2. I'll bring up the captain, Anthony Jansanti, donning the C patch. He's the only player in Skeeters history to be awarded the captain's patch. Doubled in the only run of the game so far. That RBI double came back in the 3rd inning. Anthony, a former Chicago Cub farmhand, a roommate of guys like Javier Baez, Kyle Schwarber, a couple other big names with the Cubs there in the minor leagues. He takes a ball there, 1-0 now to Anthony. The 1-0, that one misses. Oh, called a strike there at the knees, 1-1, 2 away. Anthony with the high black socks today. Skeeters with their home whites. The Barnstormers in their alternative black and red uniforms. And Jansanti hits that one well to deep center. On the run is Golson. He's not getting that one. He looks up, and that one's off the base of the wall in right center field. Anthony Jansanti strides into second base. His second double of the game. So 2-out rally perhaps once again. That's how the Skeeters got it done back in the 3rd inning. A pair of doubles. And now Juan Silverio, who's doubled himself this game. A lot of extra base hits so far. Silverio had a double back in the 1st inning, an opposite field shot. That one for Jansanti just carried really well. I thought at first just going to be maybe one hop the wall. That one actually clanked off the lower part of the wall there near the Sugarland Premier Roofing sign there, and just about looked like it maybe had a chance to get out there to the ice house. So 2 down here in the 5th inning. Juan Silverio takes a ball low and away. Chance here to cut into that Barnstormer lead a little bit. Silverio has 6 homers on the year. I know what you're thinking. Where does that rank on the Skeeters team? That's 3rd. On the Skeeters, Jason Martinson with 7, and then Dennis Phipps with 9 leads the squad. 1-0 to Wancho, and he flails with that one. A nice breaking ball from Davies. Low and away, 4 strike. And our owner, Kevin Zlotnick, doing double duty, back for another one here today. Saw the 8-4 win last night, had to had to get back in on the action. He joins us here in the broadcast booth.
I need some run mojo.
There we go.
That's a
Yeah,
strike.
that one is a strike on the outside edge, 1 and 2 here to Silverio. Well, you stepped in the booth, and right as you did, Anthony Jansanti just about had a home run, so good luck charm so far.
So far, so good. I guess there's 2 outs. I missed the first 2 outs of the inning. I thought that was a leadoff double, not a 2-out double.
It's been a quick inning so far. Kyle Davies is a quick worker, the former major leaguer. He's got Silverio down 1 and 2, 2 away.
It's kind of intimidating to see a guy on the mound with like a gray beard.
Yeah.
Like, this guy must be washed up, but
no, he's
clearly not.
He's still got pinpoint location. He's got a pretty good amount of time in the majors, too, back to his time with the Braves and the Royals, even the Yankees for a bit. 1 and 2, Silverio just gets a piece of that one. He stays alive, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Silverio's taken a few awkward hacks at that breaking ball in the 2 minutes that I've been in here.
That's a tough bender. Both of these pitchers have really. Troy Scribner, too. He's got like that Barry Zito, like 12-6 curveball.
I look forward to seeing it next half inning. I don't see anybody warming up, so I guess he's going back out there.
They're definitely going to need some innings out of him today with kind of a depleted Skeeters bullpen with injuries and a couple of guys like Matt Perk being called in to start games.
Right. This would be a nice one to win. So so we did not make an – Lancaster got all 3 of their runs with 2 outs.
They did.
So it looked like from the angle I was sitting that we had somehow made an error to allow the first 2 runs. Was it just a ground ball between third and short?
It was just a seeing-eye single off the bat of Anderson De La Rosa. 1-2 to Silverio, misses in there. Almost got him.
But I think you could have sold that one for a base.
Could have. Well, be careful. If you hit someone in the jersey, you got to be careful. Josh Donaldson on the Braves got hit in the jersey by Joe Musgrove.
I did see that. That was kind of odd. Was there a backstory that I missed on that one?
I don't think so. I mean, he hit him with the first pitch, and there was a runner on third. I mean, so it wasn't like you could say it wasn't intentional. I mean, it could have been intentional. That wasn't a bad spot to hit somebody, I guess. But he just clipped his jersey, which is kind of an odd thing to get all hot and bothered about. I think more than anything, Donaldson was probably ticked off. There was 2 down and a runner on third. He probably wanted a chance to drive in a run.
Hardo move.
Yeah, something like that. Well, full count now.
I think back in the day they called that roid rage, but I guess they test for those kind of things now.
Something, I guess. And, I mean, I think Jameson Teon, their pitcher for the Pirates, made a good point. I mean, that could really set the team back as you get Musgrove ejected in the first. Then you have to manipulate your bullpen. You have to maybe send guys down to AAA, bring guys up. And that could, I mean, just the one.
I saw they did send somebody down the next day.
Yeah, there you go.
They had some guy. Oh, that is
3-2, and the curveball from Davies drops in there.
That froze me in the booth.
Yeah, that was a great pitch from Kyle Davies.
I was like, that's going to hit him. Nope, dropped right over.
Just a good pitch from the former big leaguer. That's going to strand Anthony Jansanti at second base to end it here in the 5th inning. We'll head to the 6th. The Barnstormers, they lead 3-1.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Move to the 6th there on a Wednesday afternoon at the ballpark. Troy Scribner still on the mound for the Skeeters, and they trail the Barnstormers 3-1. Barnstormers 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Skeeters 1 run, 5 hit, and no errors. Casey Hobson, the first baseman for Lancaster, chops that foul. Kevin Zlotnick, our owner, still in the booth here.
This is my first time to watch Scribner, so I'm excited.
Played in the majors last year with the Angels. Struck out 10 batters last Friday against Southern Maryland.
I did see that.
And Hobson hits that one on a line to Mitchell at center field. Mitchell under it, one hand, has it out number 1 here in the 6th. So Josh Bell, who walked and came around to score as part of that 3-run 4th inning, comes to bat. And Scribner's brother, Evan, pitched in the majors for a bit. A little time with the Padres, a little time with the A's, and some time with the Mariners. I mean,
Evan, if you're listening today, we'd love to have you in Sugarland. That's a message directly from Pete. I think he's been in contact with you, but you seem to have had the desire to hang it up. But I figure a plead from ownership may get you off the couch.
SOS, Evan. We could use some extra arms out there in the bullpen. As Josh Bell lines that one into shallow left field, going to get down over the head of Jackson.
And I mean, has he ever played with his brother before?
I mean, I don't think so, at least at the affiliated level or the major league level. So that could be a nice little experience.
Even if you don't like your brother, you can prove that you're better than him by coming and doing better. We'll pay you $1 more. I don't know what.
He is the older brother, so that might be an important thing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get you a locker big enough you can stuff your little brother in your locker. It's all good.
I'm sure there's a chance he might be watching. I mean, I'm sure he wants to see how his brother's doing.
There's an El Tiempo that just opened up down the road.
I've been there. Good food.
Oh, El Tiempo is fantastic. I have not been to the Sugarland location yet, but El Tiempo, personal favorite.
Yeah.
All you fans listening, drop by El Tiempo for lunch.
Today you want to drop by Floyd's.
Oh yeah, of course.
We're doing the post-game party there.
Yeah, that was a joke. I meant like sometime in the future.
No,
today,
not today. Definitely
it is
today.
more of a Cajun food kind of day.
Yeah, beautiful day. Parsons called them mud bugs. I guess it's a thing.
Yeah, have some mud bugs. Have a hurricane or something. Come hang out with Ryan.
I will be there. 2-0.
He's got a face for radio if you're looking for him.
Yeah, that's the thing. You might not want to break that image you have of me hearing my silky smooth voice. Don't want to break anyone's heart. 3-0 count here to De La Rosa. Bell on first with the single, 1 down. Skeeters trailing the Barnstormers 3-1 here in the top of the 6th. Nice pitch from Scribner there on the inside part of the plate. Catches it for a strike, 3-1. Bell not really a threat to go there at first base. And De La Rosa hits out of foul territory. Cordero sheds the mask and has it there on the run toward the warning track near the first base dugout. Out number 2.
Do you still call that the warning track?
Kinda. Not even though I think before I started working here, I never really thought of it as a warning track, and then I don't know why. I guess we use that term like we're gonna film something on the right field warning track or the first base warning track. And
I mean, I guess it's there as a warning.
It is, yeah.
I just never really thought of it as a warning track. You think when the ball's at the warning track, something exciting is probably going to happen, or a run-scoring type play, and obviously that wasn't really much of an exciting play.
No, he made it look easy. Those plays are always so hard though when the catcher has to
right.
go back like that, and Coco makes it look. And that one at least it wasn't too high. It was more of kind of like a looper. Greg Golson, the center fielder, though, he's singled twice today, including an RBI single back in the 4th.
Greg Golson from Austin, Texas, I believe. Is that correct?
If you said it, I believe it. And the Austin, Texas native allegedly grounds over to shortstop Ryan Jackson to Colabello for out number 3. So the Barnstormers get a single from Josh Bell, but that's all they get. We'll move into the bottom of the 6th inning. Skeeters needing some runs. They trail the Barnstormers 3-1.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Tyler Stam is my hero. Our general manager delivered me a box of pizza. Yeah, get yourself on the mic. This time, what do we get? Ooh, a little sausage and cheese from Marco's Pizza. Thank you guys at Marco's for coming in clutch.
Got you a variety pack.
Dude, that was so nice of you. Coming in, delivering presents, and let's see if the Skeeters can get the bats going here. They trail 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th. They get the heart of the order coming up here. It'll be Chris Colabello, Zach Borenstein, and Dennis Phipps. 3 guys who at any point are very good candidates to leave the yard.
Yeah, we call him Big Hit Phipps around here.
Big Hit Phipps. He had a big hit Monday night. 3-run go-ahead pinch hit. Jimmy Jack. It's a still term from Eric Nadel, the Hall of Fame broadcaster for the Rangers.
That's my boy.
Yeah, Eric Nadel is a sweetheart too. Like, just an absolute awesome dude. Second pitch to Colabello, in there for a strike. He's down 0-2 as, don't take my pizza. Hey, get out of here. It's our jerk special events vice president, Matt Thompson, tries to steal my pizza. I'm going to hold it away from him.
Yeah, you're the vice jerk of events.
Yeah, nailed it.
You pizza thief.
0-2 to Colabello as we get going here in the 6th inning. That one misses low and away for a ball. I don't like that he's perched right behind me. I get very nervous.
It makes me uneasy too, but it's something that, over the course of years, I think it's been about 5 years. Matt's been perched behind me, attempting to do weird things.
Yeah, I don't like the vantage
Many
point that he
times,
has. Yeah.
I'm just used to it. Grows on you.
Kyle Davies still on the mound for the Barnstormers. He has spun a gem so far. Just 1 run through 5 innings of work. That one misses away though. 2-2 now to Colabello. I have like a mental clock in my head. Every 10 seconds, I'm turning around.
It's probably smart.
It's very smart.
So, story from just now, and again, YouTube. I don't want to deviate off this baseball here, but I just got mobbed by
water balloons.
Hundreds of kids.
That water balloon
I'm recovering right now.
That looked hectic. Colabello out in front, swings and misses through the curveball. Strike 3 for out number 1.
We did 1 water balloon per kid, and obviously 1 water balloon is never enough.
No.
It's never enough. So, of course, every child wants.
It's like a potato chip.
Right.
You
They
can't just
want
have
2, they want 3, and we got to make sure everybody gets 1 first. But 1 wasn't enough, and so we had a few extras up on the concourse, and that was a bad decision that we will not be doing for our next splash day. We will, of course, have water balloons, but we will not keep any to ourselves for later.
Pure madness on the concourse there. Zach Borenstein, the Borenstein Bear, swings and misses 0-1. I mean, this is an absolute frenzy.
It is.
How many water balloons do we have again for Splash Day?
We did, I think, 2,100 this morning.
That is a lot, to put it lightly. Well, Borenstein takes 0-2 now. He doubled in his last at-bat. Skeeters have 4 doubles so far today.
No, these are mine.
Borenstein takes a strike there. 3 pitches. We'll put him away for out number 2 as he's caught looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kyle Davies.
I haven't figured out how to mute my mic when I talk to other people, so I apologize for ruining your broadcast.
I wouldn't say you can really do anything to ruin it, but only make it better. Dennis Phipps. Dennis the Menace steps in. That was strikeout number 6 for Kyle Davies this afternoon. Dennis facing a righty, though. He has 6 homers against lefties. That's the most of any Atlantic League hitter. He has just tortured the Barnstormers this year.
Up to 9 homers.
He has 5 of them against the Barnstormers, too.
Wow.
Kyle Davies, who has worked pretty quickly this inning, a pair of strikeouts, is down 2-0 now to Phipps.
I feel like I should know where our players stand with homers, RBIs, average, but I did not know he had 9 homers.
Well, we've had a lot of revolving door kind of situations here as Phipps lines out into left field. Turdosovich had him play deep, though, and had him play well toward the gap and runs it down in the gap in left center field for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Skeeters in the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. They trail 3-1.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. And people are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Lucas Irvin is going to take over here in the 7th inning. The Skeeters trail the Barnstormers 3-1. Tyler Stam, our fearless general manager.
What's good?
He's my hero. Brought me some pizza from Marcos, which I just wolfed down in that half inning.
Did you eat all 4 slices just now?
Yeah. Actually,
you
one
are
bite.
a garbage disposal.
I just stacked them. That is what I'm known around
to
here.
To be frank, you're a garbage disposal.
Just wait
Nothing
till
wrong with that.
Wait till the next Wednesday home game when I try to pull off the 20 hot dogs in a game feed as Zach Shank hits that one up the middle off a diving attempt from Ryan Jackson, and Shank had thoughts about second base, but he holds at first base with a leadoff single.
You're going to eat 20 hot dogs in one game?
Yeah.
Are you going to need trash cans, trash bags to
I may need like an EKG just to monitor my heart.
Into?
I don't think so. I'm just going to, gonna do it like Kobayashi style, dip him in the iced tea and then break him in half.
You're filthy.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You're filthy.
I'm a terrible person.
You're not a terrible person. Definitely filthy. Which is okay.
Yep. Me and the trash monster. 2-2, or rather 3-1 is the score here. Barnstormers out in front. Lucas Irvin, who is 2-2 on the year with a 4.94 ERA. has come into pitch out of the bullpen, his 15th appearance of the year. He's been the swingman of the Skeeters team. He's pitched out of the bullpen as well as out of the rotation. And Shank on the move. Martinez slaps it to Silverio, who's playing in. Pump fakes to second, but ends up going to first base for out number 1. So Shank moves over to second base on the 5-3 fielder's choice. Almost had a chance there, even with the runner going. Silverio with a good arm was playing in with Martinez, the leadoff hitter, up to bat.
Definitely thought about it, but he made the right choice. That was the play to make right there to first.
Agreed. Now I'll bring up Dan Gamache, who they've held in check today, although he has said it a few times. He came in 4th in the league in hitting, but 0 for 2 with a walk.
And apparently he wants to build a snowman as well, according to our
walk-up music. I can't tell what that was.
It's a little Frozen action.
Oh, absolutely. Great movie. Big Olaf guy. Everybody is, though, right?
I have not seen it. Have you?
Wow. Yeah, I've seen it once. I mean, I guess, yeah, me and you don't have kids. If we had kids, we'd probably have seen it like 30 times by now.
At least. I technically watched it during a Girl Scout sleepover, but it was pretty half-hearted.
Yeah. Heard Moana was a big hit at the apartment complexes.
Moana was a huge hit.
Across the street. They were big fans of the Pixar film.
It's such a hit, it made people scream with excitement.
Dan Gamache is down 0-1 here. Anthony Jansanti playing him on the grass out there in shallow right. Silverio playing even with the bag. Irvin's pitch is chopped over to the right side. Chris Colabello stopped it. Went to a dive, but is unable to fire over in time as Irvin was covering the bag. So an infield single for Dan Gamache. Colabello fielded it cleanly and then kind of got hit the sniper. Somebody from the top deck got him, and he tumbled over there.
Might have got hit by a water balloon. Who knows? But again, and I was telling you during the break, I obviously haven't watched much of the game because I was passing out water balloons to some hungry for water balloon kids.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that there have been just kind of some weak balls hit.
Yeah.
It's the same scenario here.
I know, an infield
Nothing's
single.
been hit super hard. We got first and third with one out.
That's how those runs scored earlier on, just a couple of weak singles from Lancaster.
It's a scrappy bunch.
It is. That's certainly something they're known for. With Ross Peoples, their manager. Caleb Gindle, now the DH, takes 1-0. I mean, in their ballpark where it plays pretty shallow to right field, they can be a power-hitting team, but so far today they have 9 hits, just one of them a double, so 8 singles for them so far, and Gindle hits that one well to right field, but well foul. And conversely, the Skeeters, they have 5 hits. 4 of them are doubles. Tyler, I'll answer your question because I know you're going to ask how many doubles have the Skeeters hit in a game, what's the most, and 4 is actually the most. They've now done it 6 times.
I was going to ask that question.
I mean, I'm here for you, man. They actually did it last night. They had 4 doubles in the win.
I'd like to give a shout out to my wife, Jennifer Stam. She's watching the game at work right now. My job is better than yours.
Yeah. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, having to be at work, not watching baseball.
Right.
Gindle ahead 2-1 here. Runners on the corners, 1 down. We are in the 7th inning. The Barnstormers hanging on to a 3-1 lead. Lucas Irvin out of the bullpen, out of the stretch, misses up and away. 3-1 now to Gindle.
Technically, she is watching baseball at work.
Yeah,
so
that's true. She did.
Jen, I promise I won't tell your boss.
Hopefully her boss is not one of the 74 people watching now on YouTube.
Shout out to Hardy,
Shout
Mr.
out Hardy.
CEO of her company. I'm going to text him right now and let him know that my wife is watching baseball.
And that one in the dirt gets away from Cordero, and that's going to allow Shank to come around to score on the wild pitch. Moving to second base is Dan Gamache. So, a couple of light hit singles and a wild pitch, and just like that, the Barnstormers have taken a 4-1 lead now. On that as well, Caleb Gindle moves to first on the walk, so runners at first and second with 1 down. And that'll bring up Joey Trdoslavich, the left fielder. He is 2 for 3, has doubled twice. has also scored a run. Jarosevich takes outside 1-0. Joey and Jason Martinson for your Skeeters are locked in a big battle for the most RBIs in the month of June in the league. Right now, Jarosevich has 15. Martinson has 14. Jason Martinson not in the lineup today, though. Fastball just misses away. Irvin lunged. He thought he had a strike there, but he misses 2-0.
Oh, I was just corrected by my wife, actually. She's at home.
Oh, man.
Good for you.
What is she not doing here? Watching?
She wasn't feeling well this morning, so
it is
she's working from home.
It's a day at the ballpark where you got to be prepared to maybe bring a poncho or an umbrella, as a couple fans have done.
Yep. It's a smart move. It's a bold move, Cotton.
It's a bold move, Cott. We'll see if it pans out. So 3-0 quickly here to Turdoslavich. No one getting up in the Skeeters pen just yet. Lucas Irvin in his first inning of relief of the starter Troy Scribner, and misses away a 4-pitch walk to Turdoslavich, and that'll load the bases.
First baseman, number 18, Casey Hobson.
Casey Hobson now, the first baseman. Not really a speedy threat, so maybe he can get him hit one on the ground here. Can get the Skeeters out of this jam.
I know we're supposed to be, all Skeeters all the time, but I'm happy to see Casey Hobson is having a better year.
Yeah.
He went off to Chicago, right, last year? The Dogs, is that right?
His dad did.
So his dad manages the Dogs.
Yes, Butch Hobson.
Didn't he go play for him?
I don't believe so.
Or maybe no, that's right. He got picked up. I don't remember by who, but
Last year he was with a Double-A Richmond, the Giants affiliate, for a little bit.
Yep. So that's what I heard, was that the Giants tried to reshape his swing.
Oh, okay.
And he just fell off the map. And now he had a tough year last year, and this year he's back up to 260 and
he's tied
got
for
his
third
power
in the
back.
league with 9 homers.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of power.
Good for him. Because he's a good player. Sometimes people overthink things in baseball and and reinvent somebody's swing at, how old is he? Probably almost 30?
Hobson, 28 now.
28.
Yeah. You hear that all the time. I mean, pitchers, too. They'll try to get pitchers to throw a certain pitch. I know Dallas Beeler, he said when he went to the Royals last year, they tried to get him to throw his, I think it was his two-seamer exclusively, and he's, more of a change-up splitter guy with a sinker mixed in, and I could be totally wrong there. I know there was one pitch where they wanted Dallas to throw, and I mean, sometimes the organization, they pick you up, and they're kind of, that's the difference, I think, between independent ball and affiliated ball. Is out here, Pete's going to say, hey, whatever works, man. We just want to win. Affiliated ball is not necessarily about wins and losses. It's all about development.
Yep, and reinventing the wheel sometimes, unfortunately.
And Hobson down 1-2, one away at a fly in his face, it looks like. But, yeah, I mean, he had 9 home runs in 84 games last year, and now 9 home runs already here in the month of June.
Yep.
Game number 47 of the season. And kind of like Dennis Phipps. Phipps had 9 homers in 89 games last year. Already has 9 homers
Big
this
hit
season.
Phipps.
Big hit Phipps. And Hobson hits the umpire there with a foul ball, and he's going to need a second to recuperate. Yeah, I mean, big-time power bat for Lancaster in the past. He had 21 homers in 2017. And, it says
and then he was picked up in 18, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
He started the year.
And when he came back to Lancaster last year, he just could not get it together. They messed him up.
244 was his final line.
But he seems to be back now. Just good. Good for them.
Good for them.
Not us.
We could use him to maybe just go for 4 today.
Right.
That'd be tight. And our home plate umpire today.
Did you get to do your Legends food tasting today?
We'll do it tomorrow. We got kind of a skeleton crew in.
I don't mind going and getting you some Legends in between innings.
We'll do it tomorrow. I mean,
what's going to be your first dish?
I don't know.
I don't want to call it a dish. What's going to be your first food item?
I don't know if we should. I'm trying to decide. Like, do I want to know what it is going to be, or do
you're going to eat it blindfolded?
See, I'm okay with that. I just am a little wary that I'm going to be messed with. I'm going to end up with like
probably smart.
Yeah.
Just like with the Matt Thompson scenario. Do not throw a blindfold on in this ballpark.
No,
just don't do it.
That's asking for trouble. Our home plate umpire today, that is Sal Loya. He is okay. Just took one off the shoulder pad, looked like there. Bases are still loaded for the Barnstormers. 1 down. Hobson down in the count, 1-2. That one in the dirt. Nice stop by Cordero. Saves a run, 2-2.
I meant to yesterday in between pitches. I'm starting to drag on ever since you mentioned that this game's moving fast. Just throwing it out there. But
yeah, I should have done that.
But I need to apologize to you because last homestand I sat in here and you were talking about how the Rangers are, okay. I mean, dude. We've won 2 in a row at
They're
Fenway.
playing some good baseball this year. I mean,
don't have a pitching staff still. But
big fan of Chris Woodward. I think he's a good
Me too.
Good guy to lead that charge. The 2-2 from Irvin misses low, so it's going to be a full count with the bases loaded. A run already in so far this inning, but, I mean, even, like, just some savvy moves. I mean, Hunter Pence was a minor league deal, I believe. I mean, I saw yesterday, I think he's 3rd in the All-Star voting for DH.
Really?
In the American League. I mean, just a lot of savvy pickups like that.
He had an inside the Parker yesterday.
That's such a Hunter Pence thing to do.
It was probably the easiest, and you need to watch it later, but it is the easiest inside the park home run I've ever seen. The ball
Nothing about Hunter Pence looks easy, though. Everything, it looks like he staggers. It looks like he was
weird,
caught
throws
baseball
weird,
yesterday.
looks weird.
And
it's just him.
Perennial All-Star somehow.
Yeah.
So Hobson's still
at 35.
A full count. That's amazing, man. Ageless wonder. The full count pitch. And he fouls that back. You know what's funny? So he was on Intentional Talk last week. I just happened to be watching it. And they were asking him, what's it like? Because he's from Arlington. He went to Arlington High School up there in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And they were like, so what's it like playing for the Rangers? Were you a big Rangers fan when you were a kid? He's like, and then Chris Rose was like, oh, you must have been a big Pete Cavilla fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I was just listening like randomly because while I'm getting some work done. I'm like, that's weird. That's pretty cool hearing your skipper get mentioned on MLB Network just randomly like that. Full count once again. That one misses well up and away, so that's going to bring in a run here.
That's tough.
Yeah, another one for the Barnstormers. They now lead 5-1. Third straight walk delivered by Lucas Irvin here.
Does Skeeters diehard think this game's over, just like they did last night?
Skeeters diehard has not been in the comment section. There's another commenter that I can't even say his user or her username.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, they try to be clever with their username, but I will not fall for that trap again. So Josh Bell, the third baseman, with the bases loaded here, 1 down. He takes the first pitch ball.
How many viewers are we up to?
Got 70, which is a pretty good crowd for a Tuesday afternoon. This is a very early start time. I mean, I think we were talking about last night. Most of the time, you get an early start time like this for a time change, but we were 11 o'clock local this morning for Splash Day.
Yep.
Kind of jealous I wasn't able to stay up there in the suites and just spray kids with the hose. That
Feel
must've been
free.
fun.
If you need to get Chris in here to
take over,
do play-by-play again for an inning, you can go. It's a fun time.
I don't know if I can do that to our loyal fans.
A lot of them have moved up towards the shaded areas.
Yeah,
it's starting to get
out there in the splash
a
pad
little
too.
toasty.
A little bit.
There's still a few. They're hanging out.
Having a good time at the ball yard. 2-1 to Josh Bell. He takes up 3-1 now. Irvin has walked 3 in a row so far, one of which allowed a run to come across. That was the last walk to Casey Hobson.
There's no action in the Skeeters bullpen, so this is Irvin's
tomorrow,
inning.
Matt Perk, who has been pitching out of the bullpen most of the year, they're trying to stretch him out as a starter, but curious how much he'll give you. And Irvin, once again, misses up and away. He is having a tough time, folks. That one is ball 4. It's going to allow Caleb Gindel to come across and score, and a 6-1 lead now for the Barnstormers. I mean, credit to Lucas Irvin too. He's been so flexible this year. I mean, he's pitched out of the rotation.
Yep.
Now back into the bullpen. And that's tough. I mean, that you think, whatever, you're just pitching. It's like, no, there's so much preparation that goes into being a starter and knowing exactly when you're going to pitch compared to the bullpen where you could be called upon at any point. He pitched on Monday through a scoreless inning, and he's done a good job being able to be that flexible member of the pitching staff. Today having a little bit of trouble, though, as he misses De La Rosa, ball 1. Still ground ball away from getting out of this one, though. Sober's doing our manual scoreboard. Fell asleep back there.
That would be our boy Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Intern Jimmy.
Jimmy's brother. He's the one who could sing. De La Rosa takes up at 2-0.
It is 6-1, folks, in case you can see the manual scoreboard. Not 4-1, as that would suggest.
Jimmy!
Ryan's giving him a quick yell.
Is he okay back there? It's hot. Somebody
dude,
should go check.
That is a sweat box.
2-0 to De La Rosa. That misses low and in. 3-0 now.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. He's out there doing everything he can, and there's nobody out there to.
And he's being left out there without a paddle, really.
He's out there to dry.
Really an admirable job from Irvin. Obviously, he doesn't have it today, but he's still out there trying his best. 3-0 to De La Rosa. That one in for a strike. 3-1.
I'd feel like personally, and again, I've never played professional baseball, but if I was left out there and I knew no one was behind me and I wasn't pitching great, I would just get worse.
It's hot too. I mean, it's bases are loaded, and he walks another batter. Another run's going to come across the score here.
Third straight runner that he has walked.
So that's the 5th straight walk issued by Lucas Irvin.
Well,
the 3rd straight that has a lot of run to come in to score.
That's what I meant. This is why I don't sit in here too often with you.
I mean, and it's one of those things too where obviously a tough outing, but Pete's going to remember this. I mean, as Irvin being able to just kind of eat it, as they say. I mean, this is not in any other circumstance that the Skeeters bullpen had not been this depleted, he would not be in there right now. They would have lifted him. He's already faced the minimum of 3 batters, but he is doing a job that is thankless, kind of like an offensive lineman for the NFL. He's eating innings up when a bullpen needs it most here.
Yeah, and you got a big game coming up tomorrow against second place Lancaster. And I'm not trying to call it quits, but it's going to be tough the way things have been rolling to make a comeback here and do everything that you can to pump that magic number down towards 0 with a win tomorrow.
I mean, if it makes everybody feel better, 7-1 now is the lead for Lancaster. The Skeeters have chased a 6-run deficit already once this year. That was the second game of the season. They were down 7-0 and came all the way back to win 8-7. If you remember, that's the game where Frank Martinez, the Blue Crabs third baseman, dropped the infield fly ball off the bat of James Loney.
That's right. That was an insane game.
It was. And the Skeeters, I mean, have been a comeback team. They've been pretty comfortable in that setting. They've won 15 of their 28 games in comeback fashion. By my math, that is more than half.
It is.
1-2 here to Golson. Misses low and away for a ball. 2-2 now. So still a ground ball gets you out of the inning potentially. Golson with decent speed, though. He has singled twice, has also driven in a run. Five runs have come across to score so far in this inning. And Golson fouls that one back. 2-2 still. Four runs so far this inning. Correction. 4 runs in the 7th, 3 in the 4th. That's been it for the Barnstormers. The Skeeters, they scored their 1 run back in the 3rd inning on an RBI double from Anthony Giansanti. 2-2, swung on a miss. Irvin picks up the strikeout there. Big out from Irvin, who is, as we mentioned, really doing some yeoman's work out there. He's having to kind of eat it when he's not really having his best stuff. Zach Shank, who led the inning off with a single, will come to bat once more. Shank 1 for 3 so far today. As mentioned, the single this inning. He came around to score on a wild pitch. First pitch strike there from Irvin. He's trying to find that command a little bit here, 0-1. Irvin now up to 40 pitches here this inning. 0-1. That one misses low and away. 1-1. Base is still loaded here with 2 outs. Next inning for the Skeeters is going to be Okoye Dixon, Albert Cordero, and Ryan Jackson. As mentioned, 6-run comeback. Not unheard of. Skeeters have already done it once this year. So do not turn that dial. The 1-1 is lofted foul into the seats down the right field side. 1-2.
Nice little recovery here. These last 2 batters.
Yeah, that's got to be so tough.
Just getting ahead in the count is big right now, and he's done that.
It's hot. You know, obviously once
right
you
in
walk,
the ship.
Yeah, you walk 2 guys like a snowball effect. That strike zone probably looks like a peanut. 1-2, nice pickup by Cordero though in the low and away pitch. 2-2 now. If you are listening in the Sugar Land, Houston area, come to Floyd's Cajun Cafe after this game. We'll be there. Our front office staff will be hanging out, a little post-game party, given that we're going to be finishing up here in the afternoon.
And the players will be there too.
Both players, coaches, season ticket holders, front office staff. It's going to be a good time.
Come on and see us.
Come on and see us. Look, that's a live read right there. I didn't even have a read in front of me.
It sounded red.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff.
Nailed it. 3-2 to Zach Schenk here. Runners will be off with the pitch. Bases are loaded. Barnstormers out in front at the moment, 7-1. Full count offering. Schenk flips that into a shallow right field. Gonna get down.
Unbelievable.
Borenstein fires. It's cut off by Chris Colabello. Josh Bell and Casey Hobson both in to score there. Just another little flub out there in the shallow right field right in front of Borenstein for a 2-run single.
Have we come back from 8 down before?
Not this year.
Not this year. I know we've done it before, but not this year.
We'll have our work cut out for us to be sure, as it is now a 9-1 lead for the Barnstormers. Zach Schenk, 2 singles this inning. That one drives in 2. De La Rosa stands at second base. Schenk at first base. Michael Martinez now up. Takes a strike, 1-0, or a ball, 1-0. Still no one up in the Skeeters bullpen. This is Lucas Irvin's inning to finish. He's now up to 48 pitches. 1-0, Martinez skies that into center field to Mitchell. Takes a few steps in and has it to end the inning. So a tough inning for the Skeeters as the Barnstormers hang up 6 runs. And they take a 9-1 lead. We head to stretch time. Get up and stretch those legs out. Your
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the
Skeeters looking to rebound after a tough top of the 7th. I have a tongue twister there. Skeeters trail the Barnstormers 9-1 at the moment after a 6-run 7th inning. Kyle Davies back out to work for the Barnstormers. He has been sharp so far. He surrendered a leadoff or a RBI double to Anthony Jansanti back in the 3rd inning. That's been it for the Skeeters so far. Okoye Dixon leads it off and takes Sloan away for a ball. Davies currently sitting at 90 pitches even. No one up in the Barnstormer bullpen. He's allowed just 5 hits, has struck out 7 and walked 1 as Kyle Davies. And Dixon swings and misses a big hack from the righty. 1-1. It was Troy Scribner through 6, and Lucas Irvin last inning had a tough go. Walked 5 batters, allowed 6 runs. Dixon fouls it off now 1-2, but I mean, credit to Irvin, man. They needed to get an inning out of him to save some of these arms for later this week. I mean, no days off for the Skeeters. They'll be playing 4 straight against the New Britain Bees starting Friday. Finish this series out tomorrow, and the bullpen certainly depleted with guys going on the injured list and players in the rotation being picked up, forcing some of the bullpen members to go into the rotation. So no choice but to stick with Irvin last inning, and he did a good job to work through that and get out of that. 2-2 now to Dixon. Scribner went 6 innings, though, allowed 3 runs, struck out 4. He would be in line for the loss at the moment. Kyle Davies out of the windup, the 2-2 to Dixon. And Okoye skies that into right field. Zach Shank under it. Zach Shank has it, out number 1. So I guess the Barnstormers returned the favor just a bit. They scored 6 last inning. The Skeeters scored 7 in the second inning yesterday. That matched the most runs in an inning for them this season. And the Barnstormers getting to return the favor, I guess, today. They lead 9-1 right now. Albert Cordero steps in. Coco 0 for 2 so far today. Has flown out to right and grounded to third base. Hit the ball well both times. Takes for a ball 1-0. Coco, obviously a former Mets farmhand. Caught guys like Jacob deGrom in the minors and hits that hard on the ground to Casey Hobson, who smothers it and flips to Davies, who covers the bag, out number 2.
Shortstop number 4, Ryan Jackson.
2 away now in the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Jackson, the shortstop, 0 for 2 so far today, steps on in. Jackson really carrying one of the hotter bats in the Skeeter lineup of late. Had a couple hits in last night's game. 0 for 2 so far today, though. 3 for 7 so far in the series entering today, and it takes a strike from Davies, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That one's popped up in the infield. Casey Hobson under it in foul territory and has it just a few steps from the warning track in front of the Skeeters dugout for out number 3. So Kyle Davies continues to work a 1-2-3 inning there in the 7th. We head into the 8th inning. Lancaster out in front, 8-1.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details.
At the top of the 8th inning, Lancaster out in front, 9-1. Lucas Irvin back out for another inning of work. He'll get Dan Gamache to lead it off. Gamache, I like saying that name. 1 for 3. He singled last inning. That was a 6-run 7th inning for the Barnstormers. Irvin misses away that one, 1-0. Looks like Daniel Schlereth is stretching out there. I don't think he hasn't gotten started warming up yet. Irvin really had to kind of, as I mentioned last time, eat it. You know, with a depleted bullpen, he obviously didn't have the stuff we're accustomed to seeing from Lucas, but still bore down there even with the trouble in command. 1-1 now to Gamache. That one misses low. 2-1. Skeeters have taken the first 2 games of this series so far, though. They are 6-2 against the Barnstormers on the season. Irvin misses low on an in with that one. 3-1 to the lefty Gamache. Irvin last year with the Skeeters was 1-1 with a 3.41 ERA. He was only out of the rotation last year. 6 appearances, 6 starts, and he walks the leadoff man there as Gamache takes his base to lead off the 8th inning. Caleb Gindel steps up to the plate. He kind of started what became a troubling sequence of events. And it looks like they're going to actually take Gindel out. They're going to go with Devon Torrance out there DHing now. As Gindel, if you'll remember on Monday, he kind of came up lame on a play where he was trying to beat out a ground ball and has since been the DH. And with a 9-1 lead, they're going to let him take the rest of the day off as Irvin gets across the first pitch strike there, 0-1. But at last inning, Gindel really kind of set off the domino of walks. There was 5 straight walks from Irvin. Gindel was the first one to net one of those base on balls. 0-1 pitch. Torrance grounds it to Giansanti, who boots it. So no double play, but he throws to first and gets Torrance by a step. Another nice stretch from Chris Colabello. Kind of been a trademark for him so far here this year. And good recovery by Anthony, who's not traditionally a second baseman, has played mostly center field this year, but gets at least one out there. So Gamache moves to second base. That'll bring up Joey Trdoslavich. Trdoslavich has reached all 3 times he's come to bat so far, pair of doubles, and also walked and came around to score last inning. Irvin gets him to foul that one off toward our trainer Max Mahaffey there on the dugout. Max is okay though. If you're the trainer and you get hurt, we have 2 trainers. I was thinking, I'm like, who would be there to help? It's kind of like mail people are not allowed to deliver their own mail, so it's like, how do you? It's like one long continuous chain of people delivering mail. Trdoslavich misses with that one. 2-1 is the count. Trdoslavich leads the Barnstormers with 34 RBIs. Also has 8 homers on the season, hitting .319 coming into this one. Former Atlanta Brave, and he lines that into left field. Dennis Phipps on the run, has it near the left center field gap there for out number 2. Nice recovery in here from Lucas Irvin. He's worked around a single and a walk. Casey Hobson now, the first baseman, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Also walked and came around to score last inning. Casey, the son of Butch Hobson, like we were talking about last inning, already has matched his home run total with the Barnstormers last year. He had 9 in 84 games. Takes the first pitch strike there, 0-1. He was the 6th round pick for the Toronto Blue Jays in the 2009 draft. Irvin was a draftee of the Diamondbacks out of Northwestern State. And Hobson lines that one to Giansanti. Diving play! What a play from Anthony Giansanti, who steals a base hit from Casey Hobson on the absolute Superman dive from Captain Sugarland. Wonderfully done. Tip of the cap to Anthony Giansanti. That'll end the inning here. No runs for the Barnstormers. They do still lead 9-1.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
To the bottom of the 8th we go, a 9-1 lead for the Barnstormers here. A new pitcher on the mound for those Barnstormers, and that's lefty Brian Harper. And yes, that is the brother of Bryce Harper, the Philadelphia Philly, former Washington National. Making his first appearance of the series on the year. Let's take a look at Harper's numbers. If I could find them there. They are 0-3 with a 1.35 ERA, and this will be his 14th outing of the season. And he'll get Jared Mitchell to lead it off. First pitch up and in for a ball, 1-0. So Brian Harper picked by the Nationals as well. He was a 30th round pick in 2011. Now 29-year-old. So AA Harrisburg last year. Up in Pennsylvania near these Barnstormers. 1-1 now. Gets a fastball in for a strike. Jared Mitchell has 1 hit today, 1 for 3. 1 of 4 doubles for the Skeeters today. That matches their season high as a team. The 1-1, low and away. Good take from Mitchell on the curveball there. 2-1. So Harper's got Mitchell up ahead, 2-1. Making his 3rd appearance against the Skeeters this year, and that one's taken in 3-1. Harper 0-1. No ERA though in 2 outings against the Skeeters this year. Good for 1 2/3 innings pitched. He's walked 3 batters though in that span, and has Mitchell's ahead 3-1 on him here too. And the 3-1 misses low and away, so a leadoff walk from Jared Mitchell. Anthony Jansanti, who has driven in the only run so far today for Sugarland. RBI double back in the 3rd inning. He also doubled in his last at-bat, and if you were watching last inning, went full extension to rob Casey Hobson of a base hit there at second base. Saving a run as well because Zach Schenk was standing there at second base. He was forced to hold. So we've been dealing with the bat and the glove today. Pretty typical Anthony Jansanti type of day. Uniforms all kinds of dirty. 0-1 here to the captain. Good speed on first base, and Mitchell, who leads the Atlantic League with 17 stolen bases. And Jansanti lines that one into right field, down for a base hit. Hit number 3 of the day for Anthony. Stellar performance here. See if the Skeeters can maybe get a rally going. They trail 9-1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Skeeters have not mounted an 8-run comeback yet this year. 6 runs is where they've topped out. Got a couple 5-run comebacks as well, though. Had a 4-run comeback on Monday night. They trailed 5-1 before they took the lead in the 8th inning on Dennis Phipps's go-ahead 3-run dinger. Juan Silverio, Juancho steps in. First pitch to him from the lefty Harper is in for a strike. Silverio 1 for 2 so far today, has doubled and walked. Also struck out in his last at-bat. He just missed a homer in his first at-bat of the game out to straightaway right, and Zach Schenk hasn't played pretty deep now, respecting that oppo pop. Mitchell on second, Jan Santi on first, none down here in the 8th. Silverio takes low for a ball, 1-1. So Brian Harper, as he mentioned, the older brother of Bryce. They both played at the College of Southern Nevada. Brian Harper also was on the College World Series championship team for South Carolina back in 2011. If you remember, that was, and Mitchell started toward third, but then goes back. That'll force Harper to step off. Josh Bell not really near the base there. Mitchell probably could have even just stolen that base even though Harper stepped off. But on that 2011 team, Jackie Bradley Jr., that's the first time I remember of knowing of Jackie Bradley, now the Boston Red Sox center fielder. So it's a pretty exclusive company Harper held, and Harper going to spin around there and keep Mitchell at bay. One College World Series champion on the mound, another at second base, obviously LSU for Mitchell back in 2009, where he was the College World Series most outstanding player. He's got a plaque out there at Alex Box Stadium as well, kind of like their Hall of Fame. 1-1, Silverio swings through the fastball there, low and in, 1-2. His first stint in Indy ball, though, for Brian Harper. He's staying out there in Pennsylvania near Philadelphia, where his brother signed a 13-year deal. So you know where Bryce Harper will be for the next decade or so, barring a trade. 1-2 now to Silverio. That one inside, taken for a ball, 2-2 now. You know, you load the bases here. You get a big power-hitting right-hander in Chris Colabello against a lefty, and you never know. Skeeters do trail 9-1 here. They've taken the first 2 games of the series, but find themselves in a pretty big hole in game number 3 so far. Super splash day at the ballpark. Post-game party at Floyd's Cajun Cafe, just near town center. The 2-2 to Silverio. That one in the dirt, misses low. 3-2 now. So full count pitcher, none down. Runners on first and second, and Silverio calls time. He kind of got under Kyle Davies' skin a little bit with that earlier, and it looks like he got under the skin of Brian Harper, who kind of was shrugging there. Silverio hitting .241 against lefties this year, one of his 6 home runs against them, along with 13 RBIs. And the full count once again from Harper. Silverio lines that into right field. Schenk was playing pretty deep, and on the run makes the grab in right center. Schenk was respecting the opposite field power of Silverio, and he was almost able to drop that one right out in front of him. But Schenk, the speedster, makes the play on the run for out number 1. So Chris Colabello, power hitting first baseman and the former Minnesota Twin and Toronto Blue Jays, steps on in. Also the former Worcester Tornado. Colabello played his first 5 professional years in independent ball before being signed by the Twins. There's a few guys like that who, didn't start. I mean, they started out in indie ball and they ended up making their way to the majors. I mean, it's pretty rare. Some guys, obviously like the Skeeters, as Colabello takes a strike 0-1. Guys like Hunter Cervenka, Dan Runzler, Tim Stauffer, Scott Kazmir, they had already played in the majors and they came here and returned to the majors, but very rarely do you see a guy start his pro career in independent ball and then go on to have a pretty successful major league career like Colabello did. think about guys too, like maybe like David Peralta, the now left fielder for the Diamondbacks. There's a good story on him. He started as a pitcher at the St. Louis Cardinals minor league system. As Colabello takes low and then he made the transition as a hitter, and he did so with the Wichita Wingnuts out there in the American Association. Now David Peralta, I mean, one of the better hitting outfielders in the National League. Complete turnaround. Colabello, even count here, 1-1, one down in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runners on first and second. Mitchell dancing around there is going to force Harper to step off. If body language means anything, Harper not really all that happy with Mitchell messing around there at second base, but that just means Mitchell's doing his job. Giansanti on first, Mitchell on second, the 1-1. That one's in the dirt, taken for a ball. I mean, I know it works that way for when you're ahead 9-1, but I mean, that shouldn't work the same way when you're trailing 9-1. Obviously, when you're ahead by that many runs, you don't expect teams to take extra bases or steal bases, but when you're trailing by 8 and you're Jared Mitchell, you're doing exactly what you need to do. Just take as much as they'll give you. And Harper's body language is leading me to believe pretty easily that he is upset with that. 2-1 here to Colabello. And Mitchell does get on the move there, but that one's fouled away by Colabello. 2-2 now. Colabello has 1 homer on the year to go with 6 RBIs. He had 2 of his RBIs last night in the 8-4 win. Nearing 2 o'clock here, Sugar Land, Texas. A little day baseball. Skaters looking to come back here. They trail 9-1 to the Barnstormers, and Chris Colabello, the 2-2 to him. He check swings, and he definitely went around. Strike 3 on the fastball up and away. Out number 2. So the Skaters led off the inning with a walk from Mitchell, then a single from Anthony Giansanti, but Brian Harper, brother of Bryce, has got the last 2 batters to go down, and Zach Borenstein now will come to the plate, lefty on lefty here. Skaters look to chip away here just a little bit. No one up in the Skeeters bullpen, so Lucas Irvin likely going to have to come out and get another inning of work. First pitch to Borenstein is a fastball up and in, taken for a ball, 1-0. 9 hits, 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Barnstormers, 1 run. 6 hits, no errors for the Skeeters. 4 of those six hits have been extra base hits, 4 doubles today for Sugarland. 1-0, and Borenstein hits that a ton to deep right center. That one is not coming back. Borenstein, a 3-run homer out there into the grassland in right center field. So the Skeeters begin to chip away. A 3-run, no-doubter from Zach Borenstein. The Borenstein Bear trots around the bases and back to his home cave there on the first base dugout. Home run number 5 on the year for Zach Borenstein. RBIs 15, 16, and 17. And the Skeeters now trail 9-4 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Zach Borenstein continues to flash massive power. 5 home runs now in just 22 games this year. And speaking of massive power, in steps Dennis Phipps, the team leader, with 9 homers. And just from, I'm still fairly young, but I mean, from baseball knowledge, they always say if you can get to within slam range, you got to feel pretty good about your chances to maybe mount a comeback. The Skeeters now trailing 5, a run away from getting into slam range. Dennis Phipps takes the first pitch ball, 1-0. And that one misses as well. 2-0 quickly to Phippsy. On deck is Okoye Dixon. Man, Borenstein, just massive power. I mean, to all fields, too. We've seen him hit a couple opposite field shots here at Constellation Field. He's hit one way into the ice house as well, and that one over the bullpen there out in right center field. I mean, that's some big-time power. We don't have the StatCast data, but I'd imagine somewhere in the 415 to 420-foot range, somewhere along those lines. 2-1 here to Phipps, 2 down, bottom of the 8th. Skeeters now trail 9-4, and that fastball misses up and away, 3-1. second home run of the year that Harper has surrendered, and second home run of the year against left-handed pitching for Borenstein. Phipps hits out on a few hops to Bell at third. Bell scoops it, throws over to Casey Hobson, and that'll do it here in the 8th inning. The Skeeters do come back just a bit. A 3-run home run from Zach Borenstein. We head to the 9th inning. Skeeters down 9-4.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Lucas Irving to come back out here again to start the 9th inning. Skeeters trail the Barnstormers 9-4. Zach Borenstein, home run number 5 on the year, a moon shot out to right center field. Cut into that lead just a bit. The Barnstormers led 9-1 heading into the inning. And credit Lucas Irvin, man. He's sticking through it. Obviously, we've touched on it a few times already. Skeeters' bullpen is seriously depleted due to contract purchases and some injuries. And Irvin now back out for a 3rd inning of work. He's already up to 60 pitches through his 2 innings so far. Has had a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone back in the 8th inning. For the 7th inning, it was a 6-run 7th inning for Lancaster and a 6-walk inning from Lucas. But back at it again, misses outside to Josh Bell, 1-0. And Bell way out in front there, 1-1 now. Tomorrow it'll be Matt Perk, the lefty, and thanks to Lucas Irvin, able to get 3 innings of work in here, hopefully. Should have a pretty fresh set of arms out there in the bullpen to help close out this series. That one misses low and away, 2-1. Perk made his first start of the year over the weekend in Southern Maryland and threw 4 innings. Likely going to be held kind of right around that innings pitch mark tomorrow. He'll be opposed by Jared Lacken, lefty for Lancaster. That one's popped up toward Juan Silverio at third base. He shades the sun and has it for out number 1. De La Rosa now, the catcher. He's 1 for 3. Had a 2-run single back in the 4th, then walked in a run back in the 7th. So a 3 RBI day from the Lancaster catcher. He's now up to 16 RBIs, although Cody Stanley, not in the lineup today. He has 18 RBIs on the year. That's the most of any catcher in the league. First pitch here to De La Rosa. Fouled back. So I believe Rosa means pink in Spanish. So Anderson of the pink. One down here in the 9th, 0-1 to De La Rosa. That one misses outside, 1-1. Brian Harper pitched last inning and surrendered the 3-run homer to Zach Borenstein. That's put us where we're at now, 9-4. That one misses low and away, 2-1. Reminder again, Floyd's Cajun Cafe after the game today if you are in the Houston area. Front office staff, some players, some coaches will be there having a good time. That one misses low, now 3-1. Skeeters have surrendered 9 walks so far today. The 3-1 to De La Rosa. That one misses in. So there's walk number 10. As De La Rosa is aboard with the 1-out walk.
Center fielder number 14, Greg Olson.
Center fielder Greg Golson going to step on in now. 1 down in the top of the 9th inning. Golson so far today, the center fielder, 2 for 4, has driven in a run. The wily right-hander out of Northeast Maryland has approached the broadcast booth as that one's fouled off, and Christopher Hill, hopefully a beam of sunshine here on what's been a tough ball game on the field, but it looks like it's been fun off the field, which is kind of what we're about here.
Answering some of the YouTube commenters, yes, I'm coming on board. Usually it's within the 9th inning. That's when I come on board. There have been a lot of people speculating.
They were clamoring, yeah.
They were. There was a murmur.
Yeah.
But it's almost always going to be 9th inning. Things quiet down a little bit at the stadium at that point. But we are not, we're trying to tighten it up, but we won't do that this half inning. But we're trying to tighten it up.
Skeeters trailing 9-4. Golson skies it out to left field. Dennis Phipps on the run is not going to be able to make the play. That one is by Phipps. And Golson makes his way to second base. Into third goes De La Rosa as Phipps.
He had trouble with that from the jump.
Yeah, not a good read.
Did not get a good read, and then misplayed it in the field.
Yeah, that was a tough play there for Phipps.
What should be on second and first is now third and second. There's little mistakes that didn't really come back and cost him.
Zach Schenk now 2 for 4, a couple singles so far today. Let's see if they want to play the infield in here, and it looks like they will. Trailing 9-4 here. Can't really concede another run. See if they can get Schenk to ground out here into the infield, or maybe strike out as the first pitch to Schenk
or maybe foul out. A lot of options here.
A lot of options. Even a shallow fly ball to the outfield would do.
He could be hit by pitch, and then you build the force. So a lot of options here on the table.
Very true. 1-0 here to Schenk. Cutter away.
They could do the hidden ball trick. Get the guy at second or third. A lot of options.
Never actually seen a hidden ball trick live.
Well, it's hidden. You wouldn't see it live.
It's true. It's very true. 2-0, 1 down. And now 3-0 as Irvin misses there. Irvin really has done what many relief pitchers come across sometimes in their days. He's had to kind of eat some tough innings here with a lack of arms at the bullpen, and that one up and in, misses for a ball. Walk number 7 for Irvin today.
Walk-ups. Yeah, another scenario we did not discuss. He tried to hit him. That came dangerously close to hitting him.
That was a headshot, but
I don't think
missed.
Intentional.
No.
It wanted to bend a little bit, just didn't.
Definitely not intentional. Irvin's laboring out there, and it's tough as there's no one behind him. It's going to be his game to finish, and he's already out of the bullpen today in 2 1/3 innings, throwing 75 pitches.
It's a beautiful day at the ballpark.
First pitch to Michael Martinez, misses low, 1-0.
The wind going left to right, across the diamond. Beautiful day for Summer Splash Day.
It was not too hot. We had a cool front yesterday, I saw. As Martinez skies out to left field. Phipps on the run, started in, goes back a bit. He's under that one. They're not even going to try and tag there.
He's not tagging.
No, Phipps, what he lacks a little bit in maybe mobility, which we saw in the first hit of the inning that allowed Golson to reach second. He has an absolute cannon strapped to his right arm. I mean, that thing he's got a big-time arm, so no chance for De La Rosa to score there.
Apparently the sound effects crew just going through their repertoire. I'm not quite sure.
I think they're ready for the game number 6 of the NBA Finals.
I think they are. I think they're ready for this game to be over, but hopefully we can extend it a little while longer.
Yeah, I mean, the Skeeters have already chased a 5-run deficit once in a 9th inning this year. If you recall the grand slam from Dennis Phipps to tie things up, it was a day game, much like this, all the way back on May 14th against the York Revolution. Dennis Phipps started a revolution of his own, helped the Skeeters back, and they ended up winning that one in extras. Dan Gamache, who is in my top 5 power rankings of last names in the league so far, fouls that one
Who
off.
else is in that top 5?
I'm trying to think on our team. I mean, Jan
See, this is when you came up with something and realized you really don't have a top 5.
I'm used to
You
just
have
talking
a
to myself.
name that you found interesting, and you said, I'll make a top 5 out of it, but you didn't have one
Nope.
through 4.
I like on our team, I like Jan Santi. It's the 2 Italian guys, Jan Santi and Colabo. Big fan.
Do you have to say it like that?
No, I do not, but I did.
You did. I just don't know if you have to.
Bases juice, 2 down, and that one misses up for a ball, so 3-1 Dan
Starting
Gamache.
to lose location here. We cannot afford to walk somebody in.
Yeah, that happened, unfortunately, too many times in the 7th inning. There were 4 run-scoring walks back of that inning. 3-1 to Gamache. That one misses up and away, so Gamache will work the walk, and he heads to first base, and in to score is De La Rosa. Now a 10-4 advantage for the Barnstormers. I mean, you can just tell, too, when guys get tired and they just don't have it, they usually tend to miss up, and Irvin missed up with 3 straight pitches there.
He's frustrated. You can tell his body language. He's frustrated. I would be, too.
It's frustrating for everyone because, obviously, Pete Gavilia hates to have to leave his guy out there like that, but there really isn't a choice. I mean, we are depleted. Irvin is kind of the long man out of the pen. This is what you have to do sometimes as the long guy is Swatson on the scoreboard.
They can't see that, though.
That's
You're
true.
aware of that.
They can see it. Look
the
at
YouTube guys can barely see it.
Well, if you were
but we're going to
curious-
tell you things you can't see. There's a young child. Oh, they got a hot dog. Look at that. You can't see it. But I'm going to describe it to you.
There's a man on fire out there in the picnic plaza just running around screaming.
Oh, that's Tony. Flamin' Tony.
Big Tony, Flamin' Tony. Well, Devon Torrance down 0-2 here. 2 away. Bases loaded for the Barnstormers. Torrance shoots that one away, left side. Still 0-2. If you're looking to have a cold beverage after this one and wash away what has been a tough game for the Skeeters, feel free to join us at Floyd's Cafe.
You still got to work. You still got to work. What do you think this is? Like the game's over and then you go have a beer?
I mean,
The workday's still going on. What
I'm
time
the
is it?
voice. Once
The
the mic
voice?
once the mic
Oh,
gets turned
here we
on,
go.
once the
Here
mic's
we
turned
go,
off,
R-Man.
I go into I go into just
The R man
rest
has
mode.
spoken. The R stands for rest.
Yep.
It also stands for relaxation. So what's been going on in the booth today?
We've had a few visitors. Kevin stopped by early on. Tyler Stam made an appearance. He brought me some pizza, which was much needed. Helped me carbo load a bit as Torrance grounds that toward Colabella at first. He tries to backhand it, but it is by him and into right field for a base hit. In to score is Golson. Following him is Gamache, a 2-run single for Devon Torrance there. That'll make it a 12-4 advantage now for the Barnstormers. Somebody go wake Jimmy up out there in the manual scoreboard.
You can't actually hear you.
I know. Trying to get
the
his
stadium's not a small stadium. It's not that you can get that. So, oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're doing a bit.
it was a bit. It was theater of the
I
mind, but
apologize.
it's okay.
I wasn't aware. You gotta give me the bits.
I know. I gotta do that. There he goes. There Jimmy goes. He woke up. It's hot. It gets hot back there. It's a sweat box in there.
It is not the place you want to be during games.
No, not a day game necessarily with
It's
the
a
sun.
unique view, though. It's a very unique view of the ballpark.
I've yet to get to do manual scoreboard, and I've always wanted to do that.
Okay. Ever always wanted to, or you just?
I think it's
that's
just
something
for
you
like
say?
not for like.
Like right now, you thought about it. And go, yeah, that'd be cool to do, but you haven't been really.
Well,
thinking
last year I was an intern, and I was never asked to do that. I was asked to guard a stage for a band. That was the first time I was.
Right, that's traditional.
I was in stage defense for Roger Krieger, and thankfully nothing went my way. I mean, there was one that
Well,
got
and
close.
that's why.
Yeah.
And that's why, because you were there.
Exactly. I did 50-50 raffle a few times. Scored at Swatson around at a few events, but never got to do manual scoreboard.
And just looking at that scoreboard, and I can say that this game's being brought to you by the Long Island Radisson. When you want something terrible and disgusting, Long Island Radisson.
An 11-4 advantage for the Barnstormers as Joey Terdoslavich, another big-time name right there, fouls that off 2-2.
Is that on your 5?
No, because that one's kind of confusing. That's a lot of syllables. Gamache is easy. That's just fun. Terdoslavich can give me fits.
All right.
A good. It's got to be
so
short.
Who else is on your top 5?
There's Dan Gamache for sure.
Right.
He's in there.
Right. Okay.
As Terdoslavich is going to save me and spare me from having to get the rest of that list as he lines to Jared Mitchell.
And I'm
at
sure
center field.
we're going to go to break now.
And
We're definitely going to break.
We got to go to break. Our sponsors are barking at me in my ear, so I got to make sure we play some of those commercials. Skeeters coming to bat here in the bottom of the 9th. They trail the Barnstormers 11-4.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Skeeters down 11-4 on a Super Splash Day Wednesday. I was just fed a stat from Dave Collins, the broadcaster for the Barnstormers, but you know what? I'm going to eat that stat because we've already had enough tough times today. I'm just gonna not say that one.
Why wouldn't you say it?
I don't know. It's already been a tough day. No need to rub salt in the wounds per se.
It's a lot of walks.
A lot of walks.
It's
Let's just leave it.
Record-breaking game in terms of walks against Lancaster.
Yeah, a tough day for Irvin, who, with nobody behind him to help, gave 3 innings of relief, did walk 9 batters in those 3 innings, but again, a tough job, a thankless job is eating those innings up on a hot summer's day like today. Koye Dixon going to hopefully start the comeback charge here, 12-4 lead for the Barnstormers.
Touchdown field goal. We're in the lead. That's all we need.
Easily done right there. Dixon 0 for 3 today, a couple flyouts and a strikeout to his credit. He takes a first pitch ball from Cody Epley, the closer for the Barnstormers, who's going to get an inning of work here.
Break in the action. Not quite sure what this is about.
A slight delay. There's been a lot of kind of cat and mouse stuff today where batters are stepping out. I mean, earlier in the game, Juan Silverio called a late time, which got their starter, Kyle Davies, all hot and bothered.
Well, we are slowly getting into this pitch, this at-bat.
I know. A long delay after a first pitch ball from Cody Epley, former Blue Crab, has made the transition to Lancaster. Epley so far this year 1-1 with a 2.40 ERA. He has 8 saves. It's going to be his 16th appearance of the season. 1-1 now to Dixon.
Rumor has it there's going to be a hot dog eating challenge that we established.
Yeah, next Wednesday home game. And I'm putting my over-under there on the Bovada odds at 20.
Well, isn't it 1 per inning?
I can do 1 per inning.
You would think, right?
That's child's play.
I mean, each half inning.
Yeah. I ate 2 slices of pizza in a half inning. I think I can get a hot dog down.
All right, but can you do that 9 times?
I like to think so.
I don't know if I'd like to think so. I mean, I think so.
I was given the garbage disposal award in our front office superlatives.
So proud.
If
your mom probably has that shine. She's shining it up right now.
Oh no,
that's my boy.
It's in my desk there. I need to hang it up still.
Yeah, you should.
One of my finer achievements.
That's an achievement.
I've won Employee of the Month 8 times, but it is the garbage disposal award.
I'm willing to bet that's not true.
Well, I still park in the spot though.
That's probably true.
Albert Cordero steps in, takes the ball 1-0. Dixon grounded out for out number 1. Barnstormers lead 12-4.
Really not much you can do here. Just get on base. That's the only thing. Just whatever it takes to get on base. There is no single swing that's going to get anything back, and that's what you do right there.
Single swing from Cordero nets a single. Base hit for Coco. With 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Good to see Albert get on base, as he has had limited action this year, but getting the start today behind the plate.
And that's just what you just have to keep on doing. Just this single here, and hope to slowly start building through some runs for a comeback. And it's going to be tough sledding, but the guys have come back from worse, I believe.
And you get a chance to maybe just knock around their closer a little bit, force them to work a little extra. As Ryan Jackson, the shortstop, takes the ball 1-0. Jackson 0 for 3 so far today.
He's got a 3/4 pitching style. They've got a couple guys. They had the Submariner that would pitch yesterday.
Yeah, Garrett Granitz. He's knuckles on the ground kind of guy. And that one's lined toward the corner in left field. Base hit. Coco on his way to third base. He's going to be held up.
Yeah, and he should be.
Yeah, no reason to push it here. Down by 8
Coco
runs.
had trouble getting around second. He stumbled a little bit around second. I still don't think he would have sent him.
Yeah, I don't see what you can gain from pushing the envelope when you're down by 8. But Jackson with a 1-out double here. That'll send it back to the top of the order. Jared Mitchell. So that is, in a game looking for a silver lining. Double number 5 today. That's a season high for the Skeeters. They've had the extra base hit going. See if they can maybe notch a few more runs here. Jared Mitchell has one of those 5 doubles. He doubled back in the third and came out across to score. Anthony Giansanti doubled him in. He's on deck. The captain has 3 hits today to go with a phenomenal diving play, which I'm going to be sending into Sports Center. I think that's a top 10 play candidate.
Well, I think a lot of people have to remember that he didn't have a spring training. He was injured and he had to rehab the injury for the first quarter of the season, and so he's now probably where most people would be coming out of spring training.
Seriously, and he can play everywhere. That's so difficult to have to play center field last night, and then you move to second base the next day. He's played first base, he's played left field, right field, all over the place. Mitchell lines that into center field. Under it is Golson. Tagging is Albert Cordero. The throw from Golson is going to be cut off by Casey Hobson, or attempted to be cut off. In to score, though, is Cordero. So the Skeeters get a run on the sac fly from Jared Mitchell. 2 down now in the 9th inning. They cut into that lead 12-5 now for Lancaster.
The water hoses have ended here in the ballpark. I think it's no longer a wet day inside the ballpark.
No splash zone anymore, but there was plenty of splashing going around. There was a couple thousand water balloons. That was an absolute frenzy back in the 5th inning, I think, when they had the water balloon fight.
I think we can do more water balloons.
Oh, we can always do more.
I think we definitely do more.
They're going to appeal the tag up there from Cordero.
All right.
He's safe. That's kind of a weird flex. You're already up 12-4.
7, I guess you want to go home now.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Wow.
Okay.
That's interesting, to say the least. Well, 2 down here. Ryan Jackson on second base. Anthony Giansanti up to bat. He has 3 hits today, a pair of doubles and a single. 1 RBI. First pitch from Epley in for a strike 0-1.
And by far one of the nicest guys on the team.
There's a reason he has a captaincy patched onto his jersey. He was our MVP last year. He does it on the field, but also does it off the field. Great guy to have around the community.
Helpful in the community. He's helpful with the front office. Great guy.
0-1 to Anthony. That's low and away
for
those
ball. For those curious at home. So what we got going on? What's the YouTubers talking about? We got anything?
We got one. Apparently there's a Chucky doll out in the stands today, and it must have been caught by our wireless camera. I heard Parsons talking about it too.
You never know where Chucky's going to show up. You got to
have
be
a
careful.
weird day to have him at the ballpark, considering
you got to watch your Achilles around that guy.
Seriously. 1-2 now to Jansanti as the Skeeters are down to their last strike. Not too much, though. Tim Benton pleaded to the Barnstormers to win for a change. And I guess
we don't want that to happen.
No.
Tim, what are you doing,
get
Tim?
out.
Come on. You get more shout-outs on our broadcast than any other broadcast.
Just stirs the pot, man. That guy is a pot stirrer. At his finest. Jansanti 1-2 here. 2 down. Bottom of the ninth. Got one low away.
I believe he won a night stay at the Long Island Radisson.
He's racking him up. He's going to have like a week stay by the end of this homestand. The Long Island Radisson. If we know one thing, we know bed bugs. Long Island Radisson.
Now, legally, I have to say that's not been established.
Okay. Don't want to get
there
anything
were
hot water.
definitely bugs. Oh, right down the line, but foul.
And the Jansanti squaring everything up today.
Well, not squaring, probably squaring that up too much, I guess.
Yeah, a little out front.
You square that a little less. But anything else? Anything else rolling around?
No, it's.
When are you taking callers? You teased that earlier.
Well, yeah,
you can't tease stuff until you have a plan behind it.
We need. I think tomorrow will be a better day. Logistically, we gotta do some legwork here, and we had a limited window with the morning game. But tomorrow, we're at least gonna bust out the legendary Legends.
See, when you
food
get
review.
callers, my mom will call. She'll want to know why I'm not on the broadcast.
And Jansanti chops that to Bella at third base. He's going to be quick with Jansanti hustling down the line, but he does get him by a few steps, and that will put a bow on this one. A 12-5 loss for the Skeeters here on Wednesday afternoon. We'll be back here tomorrow to finish out the series. I'll be back here in a moment to wrap up this one. Once again, Skeeters fall to the Barnstormers 12-5. Back here in just a moment.
Or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
A tough one today for your defending champion Skeeters. They fall to the Barnstormers 12-5 on Wednesday afternoon, splash day Wednesday at the ballpark. Final numbers from today: 12 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Barnstormers, 5 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors for the Skeeters. The winner, Kyle Davies, he threw 7 innings, allowed just 1 run, struck out 7 and walked 1. Troy Scribner hung with the loss, moves his record to 1-1. He threw 6 innings, allowed 3 runs, all earned on 7 hits, struck out 4 and walked 3. Barnstormers did most of their damage with a 6th run, 7th inning. Lucas Irvin surrendered those 6 runs. A tough line for Irvin today. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, but the key, the 9 walks to just 1 strikeout in 3 innings pitched. A tough day at the yard for Irvin and the Skeeters. They did hit 5 doubles as a season high, and Zach Borenstein with the big hit, a 3-run homer in the 8th. But the Barnstormers prevail. They move to 17-25. The Skeeters fall to 28-19. They still have an 8.5 game lead in the Freedom Division. And good news, we're back here tomorrow. More baseball. It'll be the lefty Jared Lacken for Lancaster. He's 1-1 with a 5.60 ERA. He'll be opposed by Skeeters lefty Matt Perk, 2-0 and a 3.00 ERA on the season. Thank you so much for listening to Skeeters Baseball back here at 7:05 p.m. tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday afternoon.